Okay, before we get to today's deck, which is not the secret deck because I tested the secret deck and it went terribly, this is how you get the daily bundle. They end on like Monday or Tuesday. You go to the shop, you go to the top left. So remember, shop, top left, it's under recommended and not new arrivals because that makes sense. And then you go confirm exchange your 100 trainer points. I was going to say toilet paper. And then you get your, you're not going to get 2,200 credits like I did. You know, I'm cool like that. But you'll get, you'll get the butt plug, you'll get other things. So just, there's only about 4 days left. That's about it. Why are you buying the 750? What do you mean? Oh, this one? Oh, this was, you could only buy one. You could only buy one of it. And yeah, this is one of the promos from Mega Evolution. It's a Whimsicott. So I guess I'll leak it. This was my secret deck. I was thinking, oh, I'll make Weavile the secret deck. Maybe I'll still keep testing it and see if I can find it, but you have to use Toxtricity. It is so stupid. You have to use Toxtricity. You have to Toxtricity twice. Never gonna let me down because I have 76,000 trainer points. Doesn't matter which currency I use. I have too much of both. So the 190, it has to have 50 hit points remaining. Like even if everything works, right? You're not facing a Monkey Door, you're not facing anything good, you're just facing like Golden Go, you're still only doing 190 damage. So then you have to basically add Pecharunt EX to do 190, which isn't very good anyways, because they'll just target your Pecharunt, and you still have to have Toxtricity, and then you still have to make room for your energy redos. Like, yeah, like this list is about as full as it can get. You know, I've had to put the Rabska in there. It's a 4/4 Weavile. Like, I'd rather just place the Viper. You have 1 million? All right, so we're playing Moltres decks all day. I looked at the card. This is what I've been messing around with for a very long time. And RGZ, thank you. Yes, if I'm on your recap, please post it in the Discord, because that makes me feel like a real cool person. And yes, I'll have the prediction going for 30 minutes. I don't know. I have confidence. I have 6 different lists, and some of them are just like auto losses against certain decks. But Moltres is the focus of today. So we have Moltres with Frostlass, Moltres with Zacian. We got the Skeletor GX. We got Lilligant. We got Scizor. And we got Lopunny. We're starting with Frostlass. We're at 1357. So get those predictions in. And Lena, yeah, at this rate, I wonder if you get down to 0, is that what happens? If you get down to 0, do you reset back to Ultra League? Oh yeah, it's tough to find people this low in the game. It's tough to find people so low in the game. That's why PDC Joe's taking so long. All right, Crucify. Remember, there's some really bad matchups for us. There's some really good matchups for us. Oh yeah, I guess. That's a good point, Lena. I guess you could go back to 550, but I don't even think that would be it. I think you just probably go down to 0 or something. Great start. Amazing start. Okay, so they're not going to know what we're playing. I'm not going to put the Snow Runt down. If this is a donk deck, you know, who knows? Who cares? And Gorgoroth, yes, I'm sorry I don't have the secret deck. And tomorrow I'm thinking of covering my hands in a white sticky substance while I'm talking to all of you. So if you want to, you know, if you want to see a grown man on the internet get covered in a white sticky substance, seriously, come on, just please be here. You know, tune in tomorrow for a grown man to get blasted in the face by a white sticky substance and have it drip all over his hands. Okay, apparently a treasure train has started. Okay, this is a great start. Assuming we're facing something good. You need to verify your age. Oh, that's disappointing. Oh, they're not here. We're gonna win this one. Oh wait, they ended their turn. Okay, I'm going to go for the donk, even though it's probably not the right call. But we're gonna go for the donk just to see if we can make it happen. How many air balloons I got in here? We have 2. We're going for the... We're going for the donk, right? Because it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense for me to go for the UC play when they have just a Badoo down. So we're gonna go for the donk and see what happens. Air balloon energy. We didn't get air balloon energy, but I can go fire energy on you and end turn. So we didn't get the donk. If I had Arven, then we just go earthen vessel. Yeah, we just go earthen vessel and air balloon and we win. So it's one situation where I would have actually liked Arven. You know, a rare situation where Arven would have been nice. And what are the bad matchups? I don't think this. I think this is Mega Latias EX. I'm not sure if this is a good matchup or a bad matchup. But I guess I just go... Yeah, we just go Legacy Energy on the active. I guess I do put the Azelf down. Right, we go Counter Gain on the Azelf. Unfortunately, we're probably going to end up knocking out the Badoo, which isn't good. It's actually not a good thing. All right, then Brave Bangle on you. Painful Memories. We, of course, didn't get a single Frostlass, but that's okay. But the bad matchups are like anything with Solrock, because Moltres' attack specifically states it only does 110 to EX it. Solrock is not an EX. What are they? Okay, so I know what they're doing, but it's still weird, right? Still weird what's going on over there. Okay, they got another Lilies. We're just passing Lilies back and forth. You know, like it's a tea party or something, and oops, all the keys, you know, the keychains broke apart and Clefty couldn't pick them up. Okay, so we're just... I don't think this is going in the YouTube video. just a wild guess. I don't think this one's going to be in the YouTube video. Actually, yeah, let's go get the TM Evolution, because I don't think the damage makes a lot of sense, considering... Right, I think the damage with the Frostlass is better. Right, being able to damage with Frostlass probably makes a lot more sense. And then we go... Oh, right, I can't do it. Never mind. Well, we're knocking out the Badoo. Forgot about the jamming tower. But the cool thing is, as we all know, I taught everybody this, the technical machines do not get discarded at the end of your turn when jamming tower is in play. And Hot Dog Bun's been playing Bronzong. You seem to struggle against any single prize deck. Yeah, single prize decks are going to be really tough because... Do they... Oh my goodness, they're Eon Blading. I never thought this would happen. I think they might Eon Blade my Yuxi for 0 prizes. Oh, no, they're going for Moltres? They're going for Azelf? Okay. Was not expecting that one. Yeah, Bronzong, it's because you want to go first, essentially, right? You want to go first. You want to start a Bronzor. You want to start the 80 hit point Bronzor. Hope they start like a Solrock or a Badoo. And then you just start doing the thing. Okay, so we're just apparently never going to find any Frostlass ever. Let's put the Snorunt down, because eventually we're going to have to get one. Okay, eventually it's going to have to happen. And yeah, we'll be fine. What does the Glalie do? Oh, you'll see. You shall see. The Glalie is the secret spice of the deck. So Glalie, it does 20. So the Glalie would do 300 damage to this Latias EX. That is your hint. If I was to use Glalie to hit into Latias EX, it would do 300 damage. So Glalie is the super spicy card. It does 20 damage for each damage counter on your opponent's active. You are correct, never gonna let you down. You're as smart as you are handsome as you are rich. As you are at masterfully baiting people into buying Pokemon cards at inflated prices. Oh my goodness, they're putting down... No, don't put Badoo down. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's a trap. Okay, well, this is fine. I'm pretty sure I play Stadiums in the deck. Well, it can't attack on back-to-back to... Oh, they got the Mega Latias. Okay, so they finally have their Mega Latias, which is a big problem. Mega Latias is a huge, huge problem, but they don't have any fire energy, so they have to use Strafe. They don't have any fire energy, so they have to use Strafe. Oh, man. You know, I can see why Mega Latias is this low in the thing. I can see why Mega Latias is so low right now. Yeah, I think they're about to realize something very sad. Yeah, they're gonna strafe. They're gonna Jason strafe him. Huh? Get it? Get it? Jason strafe him? Get it? Do you understand the joke that I just made? It was quite ingenious. All right, so I think I just retreat, right? I think I retreat Yuxi. We go TM Evolution on that guy. I put the Glalie down to get them really messed up here. Then we go for Painful Memories. Well, it's because he's got that new movie where he's like a beekeeper or a fisherman or something coming out. You know, they just name movies after his profession. I'm the beekeeper. I'm the beekeeper. Don't mess with me. I'm the beekeeper. That's my Jason Statham accent. And Hot Dog Buns, they just announced that we're getting new Terra Pokemon. And Scorpion, welcome in. I'm quite a demon when it comes to playing with Moltres. But yeah, they announced that they're... Yeah, thank you. I know, I worked so hard. Again, they have to use Strafe. Yeah, we're getting Terras in the J block. So like the full year of Mega Evolution, we're actually getting... we're not getting a new TM. The Fluorite one just already exists. They just used Eon Blade on my UC for 0. All right, so in this situation... I guess I just give them... Yeah, we put the Snow Run in the active, and then I'm actually going to Mela to the Snow Run. It seems really strange, but I'm actually going to Mela to the Snow Run. I know. Such weird. Mega wow. All right, let's go Night Stretcher for the Azelf. Azelf is our win condition. We have to go Mela to the Snow Runt. Drop to 6. Goated. We put the Luminous on the... Oh, that's a Uxie. That's not an Azelf. Aw, crap. Whoopsie. Okay, I made a slight mistake there. Slight oopsie. Okay, they look exactly the same, okay? They both have 70 hit points. They're both the exact same Pokemon. This is not fair. This is cruel and unusual punishment. This is not fair to me. One has a blue head, the other has a yellow head. Okay, but they both suck. All right, so this is slightly unfortunate. I had Counter Gain. Counter Gain did exist at one point. Yes, you are correct. Counter Gain did exist at one point, but I don't think Counter Gain's gonna matter anymore because I have to knock out a Mega Latias to win the game. But I mean, they have to use Illusory Impulse, and Illusory Impulse gets rid of all their energy, and the Latias or the Latios is gonna get knocked out. So I'm not quite sure what their strat is here. Oh yeah, I know. They targeted the Azelf. Remember, they went after the Azelf right when they should, and that was smart. But I'm about to take 3 prizes, and then I'm gonna have to knock out a Mega, but they're out of energy. What are they doing? What are you doing? All right, we have to go up with the Moltres. We're doing 140, so I think I can just sort of take my time here. We're gonna be drawing so many cards. And ABC, that kind of defeats the purpose, doesn't it? Showering and lotioning your feet at the same time kind of defeats the purpose. Defeats the purpose. Huh? Get it? Defeats the purpose. You'll laugh tomorrow. All right, so we need Azelf, Fire Energy, and then I think I Night Stretch. No, we got to send everything back in because they still have to take 4 prizes. They literally have to take 4 prizes to win this game, and I'm out here just winning. Okay, and then we go Arvin. I'm sure we have an Earthen Vessel. We do not. That was dumb. Why did I think I had an Earthen Vessel? What an idiot. What an idiot that Trust Your Pilot guy is. Okay, so we go Ultra Ball away the de-evolution and the Probably need the Artisan. Counter Catcher we're probably going to need. I mean, I don't care how many cards they have in their hand. So now we go for Moltres. Meta Knight Man, thanks for the sub. 25 months. That's pretty crazy. Am I out of my Luminous? No, we're down Legacy. I think I have like 2 more Luminous or something. I think we'll be fine. But Meta Knight Man, you've been here for over 2 years. You know, think about who you used to be before you met me. You used to be probably really sad and alone, and they can't really do anything right now. How are they supposed to retreat that Mega Latias? Oh no, don't do that. That's my win condition. That's my other win condition. And Crikey, oh yeah, because it's getting Zekrom. Zekrom changes everything. The one card changes absolutely everything. And Scorpion the Demon, thank you for being a great fan. I appreciate you. Muxus, Castle, Super Harry, Firewaves, and Devil PT, which is kind of fitting for Scorpion the Demon. You know, you could all take pointers from Scorpion the Demon. They catch their first stream. The first thing they do is give me 5 subs. And that's just awesome. You know, they say one nice thing and then just give me money. You could all learn a lot from them. And what's really cool is they gave out random subs, but actual people who are usually here got the subs. That doesn't happen as often as you might think. Yeah, I wish Scorpion the Demon would rub off on all of you. So Scorpion the Demon, make sure you rub off on everyone when you get the chance. So now I have to win this one for you. Wait, do I just knock out? Yeah, I just knock out the Latias. Oh, man. So do not play Mega Latias. Like you can play a Mega Latias in decks. There's decks where Mega Latias makes sense. Do not play a Mega Latias focus deck, okay? Do not put if you're putting 3 Mega Latias EX into your deck, you're doing something very wrong, and that Moltres is a Latias EX because whatever. All right, just in case this stream goes horribly, horribly wrong, I will write down the notes for that game. Just in case, you know, we do end up in the 1200s. All right, Scorpion the Demon, we're going to make it to the 1400s for you now. For you specifically, we're going to get to the 1400s. Tori Arlo, you're my next victim. All right, there we go. And hot dogs? Hey, you could try. This isn't going in the YouTube video. Well, if everything goes terribly. So wait, Scorpion the Demon, you gifted 5 subs, but you're not actually subbed. You're one of those people. I've had people who will sub before they follow, which is hilarious. And you gifted 5 subs before you even subbed. You're the craziest person. Yeah, you're absolutely based. I want to baste you. All right. Now this is gonna be great. What are you concerned about? We actually might lose. Do we lose this game? I mean, they're not doing anything good turn 1. Yeah, we'll be fine. What's in my deck? We have Earthen Vessel. We have TM Evolution. We got everything we need. So this is Mega Sharknado. I'll write that down. I think I can win, right? It's just... I think we're fine, right? If I just go Earthen Vessel, TM Evolution... do I go for TM Evolution or do I go for Yuxi? What the hell is this? What the hell is this? This is what happens in the 1300s. Did they just misclick call for family? They just misclick call for family. Okay, so my opponent had a typical Mega Sharpedo list right up front, and then something wonderfully weird happened. Scorpion the Demon, thank you for the sub after gifting all those subs. This is strange. My opponent has decided to play a Terrabox deck with Mega Sharpedo. The feet are always moist. Okay, so what energy do I want? I guess we get both. I'm going to attach the fire to the Snow Runt. We're going to TM Evolution. We're going to get double dudes. And I know only the Pecharunt is going to take the damage, but we'll be okay. Yes, we've run into an absolute insane person, but this is what happens in the 1300s. When you're facing people with their number starting at 1200 or 1300, you know, there's things you should be afraid of here. Okay, we have a very good chance, right? Because they have to use Toxtricity. They can't do anything unless they put a Toxtricity into play. Obviously, they're playing Noctowl, so they're going to go to Hooters. If they don't know what Mega Gengar does, yeah, you have to be crazy to deal with PDCGL, exactly. No, Casual, you will face more competitive decks in Casual than you will in the 1300s of Master League. Oh, we got this one. We got this one. We're playing Moltres Frostlass. Moltres is absolutely goated because it does 110, 140 with a Brave Bangle. As long as they have any ability Pokemon, you win. You know, Solrock is a big problem because you're only doing 20 damage. And Solrock can one-shot Uxie, an Azelf, and a Snorunt. But you have really good chances against a lot of decks. No! What are you doing? You were going to be in a YouTube video. I was going to beat you off so hard. Yeah, Scorpion the Demon. So Frostlass was the MVP. We're doing too well. This isn't right. This isn't right. I need to earn these wins. So these people are probably like newish to the game, played for only a year or two. What do you call someone who's played this game for 4 years? You know, if it's crazy to play this game for 1 or 2 years, what word would you use to describe someone who's played for 4 years? Someone who needs to be committed and not in a relationship? Maniac, yeah. Yeah, Sharpedo with Terapagos. That one was perplexing. There's only 2 minutes left to vote in the prediction. Staying in the 1300s, that's winning right now, but I'm on a win streak right now, and the win streak is over. There's one Pokemon you cannot start in this deck, and that is Azelf. So guess what we started? And also, if I'd had a playable card, we'd also be fine. We do not have a playable card. There's a Snorunt. Okay. Incineroaring, if you gift 100 subs, I'll do whatever you want. What the hell? They got no. The 1300s are so weird. So I guess I'll just call this Jellicent. Well, this could be Gardevoir. It is spicy. So this, remember, the Archeops was broken when Black Bolt and White Flare first came out. You could do it infinitely. So Archeops, when Archeops is in the active, your opponent, you can devolve any of your opponent's Pokemon once. You should absolutely be afraid of what is going on down here in the deep down, the down deep of, okay, I guess we have to go for the Cleffa. So if I go for the Cleffa, does that mean I want to play with my balls? Like, do I want to get something that gets rid of my balls? We can go for, I mean, I guess, no, I gotta make some sacrifices. You know, I gotta just go for it. We gotta make some sacrifices. We have to go double Snorunt. And then Ultra Ball away, the TM Evolution and the Counter Catcher. Because again, we're probably not going to have access to our tools this game or our items. And then we go there, retreat. Hopefully we get a hand of playable cards because this could get real rough. And yes, that is an astute observation. This card can't be affected by any special conditions and can't retreat. At any time during your turn, you may discard this card from play, but Archeops allows you to devolve any of your opponent's Pokemon, I think once or something. And TQ, Pilot dropped to the 1300s. Yes, I did it on purpose. I did that on purpose. I could have won all those games, but I made the decision to lose them. Okay, here we go. There's an Arcan. I wonder if, oh crap, I'm trying to make an Arcan Asylum joke. Damn it, that was a great hand. No, just Ascended. The next main set, so the set after Ascended Heroes will be our last, or will be rotation day. So when the first main set of 2026 comes out, probably at the end of March, that will be the day of rotation. Okay, so we're having fun right now. We got put into a hand of nothing. Oh, wow, we got put into a hand of definitely nothing. So what, do I bring up this guy and yeah, I think I have to bring up that guy. So we have to bring up this guy. I think attach this to the Azelf. And then, I think we're okay. Because they're just going to discard it. Oh my god. Okay, so this is a loss. This is absolutely a loss. I can't believe that the deck plays, I think, 7 energy. We've seen 5, so we have 5 essentially in the hand. Deck plays 7 energy. We got a million in the hand. Hand of absolutely nothing. So this is going to be a loss, not because we actually lost the game, but because PTCGL hates me. Like, all I need is like 1 Frostlass and we win. That's it. Just give me a Frostlass and I can win the game. Okay, so I will Arven. Yeah, maybe I should have brought up the Frillish, but they would have shut off my items. Oh, wow. Thank you, PDCGL. What would I do without you? Okay, so let's do that. I guess I just retreat into a snow run and... yeah, attached to the Azelf. So worst case scenario... no, the worst case scenario is what's happening right now. If I can just get a Moltres, give me a Frostlass, give me a Moltres, give me something. Because this is getting embarrassing right now. No, the Frostlass are in the deck. They're just, hey, there we go. Okay, so there's a Frostlass. I think I still have to just sacrifice my guy here. All right, let's get, let's get counter gain and doesn't really matter. Sure. I mean, I can put 10 damage on them. That seems really bad. But I also can't really lose the Azelf, so let's retreat. We'll go into Legacy Energy. We'll do a hot 10. We'll do a hot 10. All right, I just need a tiny bit of help. Give me a Lilies. Give me a Moltres. Give me a Bosses. I'll take a Bosses. Right? I think I have 2 bosses in the list. It might not be it. You know, I'm buying myself a tiny little bit of time here. First time I've seen a Snorunt attack. Well, there's a first time for everything on this stream. All right, just give me a Moltres. Just please a Moltres. Ah, crap. Okay, well, I mean, maybe it's playable. I think we have too much energy in our hand. I don't think we're going to be able to attack with our Moltres. That is correct. We cannot, but I can buy myself yet another turn. So I just, in this situation, I guess we just Lilies since it's 8 cards. Because I Ionode, we know that there's like 2 or 3 energy on the bottom of the deck, which is really bad. Okay, there's Hilda. That's fine. God, if only I had Iron Bundle, right? If only I had the foreskin to put Iron Bundle in the deck, we'd be in a great position. And ABC, hey, don't think we're completely out of it yet. Okay. There's a Ah, crap. All right, well, I have to Lilies. Of course, we get the Luminous the turn after, is literally the next card. And then we get a Moltres, and again, can't do anything. Oh, this is so much fun. Press 1 if you're having fun right now. Yeah, they came prepared. They absolutely came prepared for this matchup. They're like, hey, I'm going to run into Trust Your Pilot, play a Moltres today. I just need to play Jellicent, because PDCGL will do the rest. Okay, well, I have the bosses. We have bosses. I don't think that necessarily helps. I don't think the bosses actually helps us out. There's a Moltres. Okay, so Brave Bangle, Yuxi, Nest Ball again, just to get it out of the deck. The Counter Gain we might need. But I don't have a Fire Energy. Like, I need to maybe let the Azelf get knocked out. No, the Azelf, because they have 140. The only way I'm knocking that dude out is if I can do the thing. So I guess we just go Yuxi and hope they can't retreat or get another one. Because if they can't get another Jellicent up and running, then we might be okay. But obviously, I'm pretty sure I'm going to need Jellicent to win this, or I'm going to need Azelf to win this game. And they just have a switch. And they just have the switch. Of course they do. Why wouldn't they just have the switch? That would have been so stupid. Of course they just have the switch. I get the bosses at the exact right time to win. Nah, I just got to switch. Again, I could have used Iono, but, you know, at a certain point you have to be like, what the hell are we doing here? And literally not a single good card there. All right, well, let's let them have it. Okay, so that was not great. If PDCGL had just been just slightly kind to me, given me a Moltres at any point, we win that game. You know, if I got in a Frostlass, 1 turn prior, 1 turn, we win that game. But yeah, they knew. They were just like, hey, all I got to do is just lock Pilot out of tools and items, and then PDCGL will do the rest, baby. And they were 100% right. So remember how I starred that first game in case the rest of the stream goes terribly? Well, that auto win against Mega Sharpedo, they conceded, and then we got whatever the hell that was. All right, do I want to go first? Hell no. That's really mean, Clamburglar. You're a meanie head. That's, you know, press 1 if Clamburglar's mean, and I should unmod Clamburglar for being mean. And Crumbrion, funny you should speak about icing, because I'm going to be blasting myself with icing tomorrow. I'm going to be covered in a hot sticky substance tomorrow, assuming testing for the other decks goes terribly. Because on the list was Flygon Mill, was that terrible Weavile deck, but then I looked at the Jumbo Ice Cream. Ah, crap. So you asked what the bad matchups were for this deck? Solrock and Monkey Dory. So, oh, never mind. Okay, this is probably Sharknado again. Or wait, what is this? What is this going to be? I don't know what we're facing at the exact moment. All I know is that I probably want TM Evolution and Buddy Buddy Poffin. Seems like a safe bet. Okay, so we go Buddy Buddy Poffin, get double Snow Run. We prize the Azelf, but we didn't prize any Frostlass. Oh, God, do I? No, I think we save the Artisan. I'm going to go for these two. We go Legacy Energy on the active, TM Evolution, and I know it's going to put damage into play for Monkey Dory, but it's what we got to do. Uh-oh. So it's not ideal, but they're going to have to put ability Pokemon into play. And the reason I held back the Artisan is to try and stop them from being a butt face and doing all the things. So maybe what I should have done is spread Cheeks, but when they just get the turn 1 Monkey Dory in the active plus a Darkness Energy, you don't have a ton of hope. You know, this is not a good deck to go against Monkey Dory unless I can get triple Frostlass. If this is the only Monkey Dory that hits the field for them, okay. If this is the only Monkey Dory, we should be fine. Oh, this is great. Yes, keep putting ability Pokemon and Mega Evolutions into play. You think it's Hydreigon? It is not Hydreigon. No, we're totally fine. This dragon is not high right now. Okay, so my path to the peak is very obvious right now. We just bosses the Mega Absol, Brave Bengal the Moltres, and clap its cheeks. It's literally that simple. And the Monkey Dory, I imagine, is going to go after the Snow Run and then do the thing. But the math actually works out really, really well. Because they're going to have to need 2 Monkey Dory on the field or 3 Monkey Dories. So this Monkey Dory is going to have to Adrenabrain. It's going to have to hang Brain 3 times to knock out. Okay. That's good. Interesting decision, though, right? Because they can't do anything at the moment. Unless they're going for a call for family. No. Interesting decision. It's smart because... it's not smart? Okay. What? What was the... Oh, because they didn't want it to be poisoned, but you just did my job for me. you just did my job for me when you put the Mega Absol into play. So losing the Super Rod kind of sucks. I mean, actually, they'll probably go for the bosses if I was... Oh, hello. Why not just have everything? Okay. Yeah, just have everything, buddy. Thank you. Okay, was not expecting that. Did not think they were... Okay, they got rid of the Brave Bangle. You know, just lilies and get everything. That's fine. Really wish I had saved a card that I could go into Cleffa with. Really wish I had something that I could Cleffa with. Okay, but they did do everything to get 0 prizes. Hey, that's an Arven. There we go, baby. Okay, so let's hit him with the old air balloon into Cleffa. Because I don't mind putting the air balloon on the Uxie. It's the Azelf you don't want to put the air balloon on. And then we go play with our balls. Let's get the Cleffa. I think we just... Oh, man, what do I do here? Because they're going to have their pick of the litter right now. I think I just Grasping Draw, because I don't want to give them Artisan. That is perfect. Except for the fact that we have no playable cards. But aside from the fact that we have no playable cards, that is perfect. Aside from the fact that nothing in this hand is good, that's actually good because Claw of Darkness is going to suck. Okay. And they got the Darkness Energy. That's awesome. I'm so happy for you. Are they going to just go for the Cleffa KO right now? They went for the Cleffa KO. So in this situation, I believe I have to give them the Snow Runt. Because that dude's got no damage on him. And then we just have to hope for a really good top deck. God, I play 4 okay, that's good. That's good. This hand sucked. Yeah, 0 energy. I play 4 Arven, 4 Lilies, 4 Iono. Apparently, I forgot to put Lilies and Iono in the deck because all we're seeing is Arven and bosses. The good news is that no matter what they do, no matter what card they get rid of in my hand, I have an attack. So that's the one shining saving grace right now, is that I have an attack. It's just that the attack isn't very good, and they got rid of Arven. Okay. So prizing the Azelf, really, really bad. Really, really not good. There's no reason to use the counter catcher right now. That's a Luminous. Okay, if I go Night Stretcher for... I can't... As much as I would love to get the Cleffa to draw cards, I can't actually do that. All right, let's... oh, man. Yeah, I guess it's just retreat into the Moltres, do 110, and then... As long as they can't get another Monkey Dory, that's it. As long as they just can't get another Monkey Dory, we will be fine. The only thing stopping us from winning this game is if they get another Monkey Dory. Because most likely they're going to be... Uh-oh. Please don't. Please don't go get another Monkey Dory. Please get, like, somebody who sucks. The fact they got rid of an energy makes me think they have another Monkey Dory. Yeah, they got another Monkey Dory and an energy. Oh my god. Okay, no, this is fine. This is fine. We're only going to lose the game. Countercatcher on Peturunt? You want me to countercatcher the Peturunt? I mean... And they got the boss. Oh my god. This is just cruel punishment. This is just cruel and unusual punishment right now. Oh, man. I'm just out here trying to have fun. And they're saying no. Also, this is back-to-back games where we've lost because of PTCGL. And then we finally get a playable card. And it's way too little too late. Okay, so let's put those two back in. We go... That guy there, Iono, please give me some playable cards. I know it's way too late in the game for me to win. But what if we did? Oh, wow, that's... I mean, to be fair, they don't necessarily have a backup attacker. If I can knock out the dude, but I would have needed to Brave Bangle my Moltres twice. So that was obviously our win condition. If I just Brave Bangle the Moltres and do the thing, that's how we win. So yeah, the Uchi's getting knocked out. The Moltres is getting knocked out. I guess I try to go for Glalie. Right, that's kind of the Hail Mary here, because they're knocking out Uchi, they're knocking out Moltres. They might just go for the other Snow Run and just say, whatever, the Snow Run is the potential threat. No, they're going for Uchi Moltres. Okay. But most likely they just got a bosses off that Iono. You know, of course they got another bosses off that Iono. So if I can get Glalie, and then they're out of energy, we still lose because they'll just knock out a Frostlass. Right? Because they have double Monkey Dory. Yeah, that's GG, because then they'll just Monkey Dory twice next turn to the Frostlass. Oh, man. Okay, we're going to play one more with this deck. Remember, we didn't get a Lilies or an Iono until like turn 6. So we get one a little earlier. We win that game. And I thought we were going to make it to the 1400s for Scorpion the Demon. All right, we're going to the... Isn't that a Minecraft thing? We're going to the Nether regions. Jenna, we're playing Moltres all day. Can't you read the title? The title is an amazing pun. So we'll switch it up. I think we'll go to like the Scizor one or something. Okay, I'm going second. Cleffa down seems really bad. So we're going to put... Nah, we'll put the Cleffa down. We'll put the Cleffa and the Moltres, and we'll make them think that this is something that it isn't. Son of a gun! Get out of here with the Monkey Dory starts! Like, at least make them work for it. Like, at least if they have to work for it. Oh my, and they get the... So it's another turn 1 Monkey Dory attachment. Oh, mercy. Okay. So we go Arven for Poffin and Brave Bangle. We will Buddy Poffin for Snorunt. Brave Bangle. That. Draw a bunch of cards. There we go. Well, we're in the 1300s. You know, you'd think in the 1300s people would be playing fun, wacky decks like me. They're not doing that. All right, so we're switching to the Scizor build. I'm going to scissor him as hard as I can because you know what Scizor does? It punishes Monkey Dory decks. If they have 2 Monkey Dory in play, Scizor takes a KO. So that's my answer. My answer to Monkey Dory is that Also, they're playing a fully... Okay, it's Sharpedo again. Of course, it's Sharpedo, a very easily winnable matchup. Sharpedo is a very easily winnable matchup for us, but not when they start Monkey Dory and an energy on the Monkey Dory. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. Okay, so if I can maybe get all 3 Frostlass at the same time, then we might be okay. All right, let's get rid of that. Let's get these energy. So if I can shake and bake here, if I can make some things happen, we will be totally fine. So let's go Azelf down. I'm going to attach the fire energy, and then we're going to Grasping Draw. So I want them to do something. I want to force them to do something like put the... I want them to go Sharpedo, hard retreat the Monkey Dory, knock out the Cleffa, draw a couple cards. That's fine with me. Because the Azelf can knock them out, the Glalie can knock them out. I can do a lot of things. I can very easily win this matchup. It's just... They have to get rid of that energy on the Monkey Dory. Please. Please get rid of the energy on the Monkey Dory. Maximum Belt. Hopefully they don't attach that. Yeah, it seems like they know what they're facing. If I don't win this, if I can't win this, I'm supporting a pedo. Yes! Oh, they fell for the masterful bait. Ah, crap. Okay, So now what do I do? I mean, they only have the 1 Monkey Dory, right? So I guess we just go for it. We have to just go for it here. I have to believe in the heart of the cards. We have to Frostlass. We can knock out this Sharpedo like next turn if everything goes right. Hungry Jaws takes a KO. Like, we can do many things. Many things can be done here. There's the Glalie for next turn that we might use. Okay, so let's go Arven, because we want to hit into the Sharknado. I go... Nest... do I want to... Hang on, I probably want to get Buddy Poffin and TM Evolution. And then we go Ultra Ball away, that and that. Get the Moltres. Don't worry, I have a plan. It's not a very good one, but I have a plan. We go that there. And then Fighting Wangs. Okay, so they're going to take 3 damage away. I'm going to go up with my other Moltres. Or no, I think we knock out the Monkey Dory. We go bosses on the monkey. And then we just hope, because we're not going to have a good turn next turn. I'm down both my TM evolution, but if I can just get rid of the Monkey Dory, we should be okay. And they need to attach an energy to the Mega Sharpedo. So I think they're reading Azelf, they're reading Moltres, they're reading all the things. I think they realize that Azelf is maybe a threat, so maybe they go for the Azelf here. They're going for a Snow Runt. That's okay. And Gorgoroth, hey, the luck is bound to change at some point. We're due. We're due for a Badoo. We're going to do the Badoo. Okay, so Azelf up in the front. Because we can knock out the Monkey Dory this turn, I think we have to do it. Ooh, hello. That changes things not very much, but it does allow us to thin the deck slightly. Okay, so let's get... okay, so let's go... We have the thing. If I get... I mean, this does allow me to do more things. So let's go Countercatcher the monkey. Attach the energy. What are the odds they get a Monkey Dory back? Quite high. So I'm going to put Glalie down. So maybe they go for the Glalie. Maybe they get afraid and they go for the Glalie. Okay, so we took a prize. Maybe they think I prized all my Frostlass or something, which I apparently did. Come on, you got to put some ability Pokemon into play at some point. You know, hopefully they go after the Glalie, right? They have two big threats they have to deal with. One is Glalie, one is Azelf, and then Moltres is also a bit of a problem. But, like, where are my lilies? You know, I put 4 lilies in every deck that I play. She's elusive. She's a trickster. She's like Loki. And, you know, I'd take a lilies right now, even though I'm only drawing 6. You know, I don't need the 8. 6 is totally fine. And they Night Stretcher for the Monkey Dory back, because of course they do. So at least that, you know, at least I've evolved into the Glalie. That's the one nice thing, the one smart thing I did, is I evolved into the Glalie. Okay. Things are fine. Things are totally fine. I don't know why you're panicking. Stop freaking out, okay? Everything's fine. We don't need... Okay, everything is not fine right now. Things are actually really, really bad. I guess I just go get the Azelf back, because this hand is garbage. And we go Fighting Wings. And Taram, I let off the stream with that, so I showed people how you get it. Okay. We can very easily win this game. PDCGL just has to be slightly kind to me. Just be like, hey, here's a card you can play. Thanks, PDCGL, you're my best friend. That's it. That's all it's going to take for me to win this game. Just one nice thing happening. No, you're not going to... You're going to go get an Ino. That's a Salvatore. They got the Damon Salvatore. Yep, they're going to go get another Sharpedo. Okay. Today on Things That Will Never Happen, Jennifer Lawrence, I don't know, I was going to say something about Jennifer Lawrence slide into my DMs or something. Okay, go get a Toxtricity or something. Get a Toxtricity, bro. They got a Fez. Yes, go get the Fez. Put the Fez down. The Fez is your best... Ah, crap. The Fez is your best chance to win the game. All right, I'm just going to believe in the heart of the cards here, I think, and go up with the Glalie. Stepdaughter, never going to let me down. Yeah, I guess we just go with the Glalie and hope for the best. even though I think the worst is about to happen. But what if we top deck Legacy? Well, if we top deck Legacy Energy, then oh my god, are you freaking kidding me? How is this the world we are currently living in at this exact moment? Whatever. Okay, we're yeah, apparently not. It's 2 bosses, 2 counter catcher. Okay, we are at the 1 hour mark. Just to prove to you, there's 4 Arven, 4 Ino, 4 Lilies, 1 Mela, 2 bosses, 2 counter catcher. And remember when we got a hand of like 5 energy? 7 energy in the deck. Okay, just we need to have a really good 2 hours, okay? That's it. Just a really good 2 hours and we'll be fine. Ranked mode is where you can find some true competition. My opponents are not saying that right now. My opponent's like, yeah, I'm facing some weird dudes playing Moltres. Poo licking guy. Okay, if we lose to them, poo licking guy. What kind of a deck would someone named poo licking guy be playing, do you think? Empoleon, Guardy, Poison. In the down deep. The Silo reference. Garbodor? Is there even a Garbodor in Standard still? Do you see? What is that? That was such a good hand. Please, just give me a... Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. It's fine. It's playable. We'll take it. They're playing Dragapult? Seriously? In this day and age, you're playing Dragapult. Of course, as soon as I switch to the Scizor build, they're playing Dragapult. As soon as I switch off the damn Frostlass build, they're playing Dragapult. All right, let's I think we save the no, we'll accompanying flute to see if nope, it's not the draw engine. Accompanying flute's the most useless card in history though. Okay, so I think we go get a Scyther because we don't know exactly which build they're playing. Putting 20 damage on the Dreepy, I guess, is good. Never mind. Okay, well, we're not putting that there. All right, so let's go another Scyther down. And again, I don't play a ton of Gust. I play more energy than Gust, so of course we have all of our Gust. All right, there's a Fez. That's good. Oh, but we're in the 1300s, though, right? You wouldn't think that, oh, yeah, in the 1300s, of course, we're going to be facing, oh, they just have the Dragapult already, don't they? They literally just have it already. They're just going to go into the Dragapult, make me hate life. Oh, my God. They did... What? They had... My Rellor! But I have Rellor! What the hell? I have Rellor! I have a Rabska for this exact matchup. That is exactly... That's the only reason it's in the deck. Is for this exact matchup. And they just get turn 1 Dreepy, turn 1... And they would have had it anyway. Right? They would have had it regardless. That's the really crazy thing is they just... Oh my God, we still don't have an energy. We still somehow do not have an energy. Oh my god. Okay, okay, all right. Okay, come on, PDCGL. We lost to Poo Licking Guy. We're gonna be in the 1200s. Oh, level 30. Oh, thank you for that celebration, PDCGL. You really know how to kick me in the Pokeballs when I'm down. I mean, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7. 7 is enough when you have things like Earthen Vessel. If I'm able to find freaking 5 energy off of an Iono or whatever it was, I should be able to find 1. A DC fan? Testing went okay. All right, Jared138, you're going down, bro. Yeah, Monkey Dory start energy attachment incoming. I know. Okay, we're gonna be fine. We're gonna win. It's gonna be great. My deck is terastallizing. That's how you know it's gonna be a good game. Okay, so I can't put the Scyther down because we don't want them to know what we're playing. Yeah, we can't let them know what I have. Okay. Oh, we prized the Rabska. Well, that's gonna not come back to bite me in the butt at all. I'm sure that won't come back to bite me. I'm sure we'll be totally fine with the Rabska prize. All right, Arvin for Poffin. What's let me guess, Sharpedo. Press 1 if you think it's Sharpedo. Press 2 if you think it's Dragapult. It's Tor's deck. Mega deck. It's Mega deck. It's the Mega deck. Oh my god, of course. As soon as we switch off the Frostlass. Maybe they don't get an energy. Maybe they're like me and they don't get an energy. Maybe that's what's gonna happen. They got the mist energy, they got everything. Alright, so I have to hunt the Monkey Dory. Oh, that's amazing. Okay, so my opponent, they didn't prep the Monkey Dory. I know they probably have like a bunch of energy switches and stuff, but this is our chance to shine right now. This is absolutely our chance to win the game. I think we go Iono. Hopefully we get a Brave Bangle. What I have to do is I have to not knock out the Pokemon that have balls in their mouth. Okay, so we go for Buddy Buddy Poffin. Let's get that guy. We don't put the Cleffa down. So this is basically just going to be my board for the rest of the game. And yeah, I guess Luminous on the Scyther. We go... Oh, but this sucks because I need to keep ability Pokemon in play, but I can't attack anyone except an ability Pokemon. All right, I really thought they were going to put energy on Monkey Monkey when they saw me have like 3 Moltres in play, but they did not. So obviously, if I had Frostlass, if I was playing the Frostlass build, auto win, because I could maybe knock out some Monkey Dory. Okay, that's bad. And they're going to get rid of my Iono, but I can go get Pheasantipity and we'll be okay. Oh, hello. And RGZ, I played in tournaments. I won the first 2. Oh, perfect. I won the first 2 Pokemon TCG Live tournaments. What do you mean play in tournaments? I won the first 2 ever major PDCGL tournaments. I imagine they get rid of Lilies unless they're really worried about Scizor. But like, they Iono'd me into the perfect Mega Absol hand. right? There's not really much they can do to screw me up here. That previous hand, I was essentially going to be forced... Oh, that's amazing. I was essentially going to be forced to nest ball for a Fez and hope. But they were just like, hey, bro, I got you. I got your back. Okay, so we go Night Stretcher for Scissor Me Timbers. And I think Earthen Vessel away the Ultra Ball. Please tell me... Yes, we have the metal. Okay. And I'm going to hold on to the I&O for later because we're not taking it. Oh, why did I do that? Oh, Pilot made an oopsie in his pants. Pilot made an oopsie in his pants. I'm sorry, everybody. I was just too excited. I made an oopsie in my pants. It happens when I get overexcited sometimes. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. It's actually going to work out for us. Do you want to know why? Because I'm going to have a metal energy in the discard pile. The Camp Rock 3 teaser just dropped, and there's also a very Jonas Christmas on Disney Plus. It looked horrible. Yeah, you know, I had a really crazy dream last night where on Pokemon TCG Live everything worked and you could do tournaments in game, and there was a constructed deck format which was really weird where everyone had access to the same pool of decks and you couldn't really build anything too crazy and it was balanced, and there were in-game tournaments. And there was in-game chat, and you could do GLC, and there was expanded. It was a really strange dream. Okay, so Battle Cage is good. That is less good. Okay, let's see if they know how to read. They do not know how to read. I mean, they should have just put it on the active, right? For friend battles. For friend battles, you could do that. Okay, so hang on, what do I got in there? Oh, crap. Believe it or not, I think I go for Arven for Night Stretcher, right? Arven for Night Stretcher, because I have a metal in the discard pile. Please tell me I put more than one Night Stretcher in the deck. Oh, please tell me. Okay, hang on. That's a Brave Bangle. How much do I believe in my deck building prowess and PDC Gel not screwing me over? Okay, Scorpion, I believe in you. Scorpion? Scorpion? What have you done to me, Scorpion? Okay, so bad things have happened. Scorpion? I have super rods. I don't have the things that I need. All right, this is really bad. Okay, we get rid of that. We go retreat into the Cleffa. We play with our balls. We go and get the Psyduck or something. No, we go get the Fez. And then we go Grasping Draw. Okay, good. We have a playable hand. All right, so I may have made a slight oopsie, but this is fine. They're going to knock out the Cleffa with Monkey Dory. I'm going to go into a Moltres. We're going to knock out the Mega Absol. We're going to win. I knew what I did, but we can still win this one. We can still win this game. It is almost impossible, but we can still win this one. God, see, I knew I should have used... I knew I shouldn't have believed in myself. You know, Yugi believed in the heart of the cards. I don't believe in myself. Okay, they didn't heal the Kangaskhan. So, do I go for the Kangaskhan here if I can? Because I'm only doing 140, so we have to take the knockout with Scizor. Or I guess I could try to knock out a Monkey Dory or something, but that seems bad. Okay, so they're going to get rid of something. Maybe the fire. I got rid of Xerosic? All right. We have so many things in the deck. We have a Legacy Energy. We have all the things we need to win. I guess I should save that. Okay, in order for us to win the game, we have to not lose. Oh god, I gotta put Pheasantipity down, don't I? I have to put it down. I don't want to, I have to. We're coming up short of a KO on the Absol, so the only way we can win is with the Scizor. Okay, we got the Luminous. That is great. Let's Fez. Okay. There's a counter catcher. Okay. I think I have to go KO on the active. I know they're gonna draw a bunch of cards, because if I counter catcher knock out the Kangaskhan, they're just a gust away from knocking out the my Pheasantipity, which of course I didn't actually end up needing in the long run, which is great. All right, so just in case, we're gonna go, yeah, that Ursaluna, Scyther, and then yeah, Nest Ball for Ursaluna, Nest Ball for Scyther, Nest Ball for Scyther, Brave Bangle the Scyther, Punishing Scissors, knock out the Absol. All right, so we can potentially win the game. 1, 2, 3. Over. Or whatever the odds of it happening are is what's going to happen. Okay, so I have a Bosses. I have a Brave Bangle. I can maybe play the Skin Flute. But we're doing... Yeah, I have to get another Pokemon with an ability down on the field. If I want to win this game, this turn, we have to... Oh, crap. Well, that just made things a lot more difficult. Okay, so there's Arvin. Please don't put a Mega Absol down. Put another Monkey Dory in play. Put a... Oh, crap, if they do get another Monkey Dory. Oh, no. Fun fact, though, the Scyther would survive a triple Monkey Dory. So they went for Energy Switch. That means I guess they're attacking this turn. Okay, so they're softening up the Fez. They're winning. Okay, what if we win with Accompanying Flute? What if we play the Skin Flute and we win? That would be absolutely magical. Okay, and then they go Energy Switch, knock out the Scizor. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, because I'm going to INO them no matter what. If we can just... Oh, God, I got to... So many things have to go right here. Come on, PDCGL, we believe in you. Come on, PDCGL. And Lena, so you think counter catcher the Fez, knock out the Fez with Ursaluna, and then INO? But if they flip 2 heads with Kangaskhan, we lose. All right, so depending on what happens here, right, I'm going to... we kind of need every card in this deck. There's a de-evolution. All right. Let's go... I have to save the Fez for after. Okay. Let's Skin Flute first. Ability Pokemon. Oh, hello. Hello. Oh, wait, that's a knockout if I get a Super Rod. If I get a Super Rod off this Pheasantipity, that's a knockout. Okay, hang on. Everybody chill. If I get a Super Rod off of this, that's a knockout. Okay, there's a side. I had to thin the deck because, you know, we're lacking things here. All right. Come on, buddy. Damn it. Seriously? Why would you do this to me? Okay, so I'm pretty much locked into that strat now, aren't I? But then how do I retreat the Ursaluna? I can't retreat the Ursaluna. So I have to go... Yeah, we have to go counter catcher the Fez. I have to INO them down to 1. I guess I Luminous the Scizor. INO. And there's an air. Okay, so that's how we retreat it. There we go. That's how we retreat it. Lena, you're looking like a genius. Okay, but I can almost guarantee you what's about to happen. Press 1 if you know what's about to happen. Press 2 if PDCGL is your friend. Are you kidding me? Okay, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Still no legacy energy, but we have the Night Stretcher, so we can win the game this next turn. I just have to, you know, all of my Gust cards are on the bottom of the deck, so that's not good. Okay, so they're going to get 2 heads. All right, so they did the thing. I have Scyther. The bosses is on the bottom of the deck. They have Pokegear for bosses. And game, probably. I think even if they Iono me, I still lose, right? They have Penny. Ooh, that's really bad. Yeah, I guess what I should have done is pretend like I'm good at this game. But we're in a no-win situation. I don't have a way to win the game. We needed to find the legacy energy to win. So, of course, we didn't win. Wait, they're retreating? Wait. Wait a second. What's happening? Do they have a prime catcher? Oh, wait, what? Wait. They got the penny. Oh, okay, okay. Wait, what? What is happening? Did they just throw? Did they want to be in a YouTube video? Jared, I thank you. Jared, you're so amazing to me, Jared. You're my best friend in the entire world, Jared. You're going to be immortalized in a YouTube video featuring the #1 PDCGL player of 2022. They got scared. They got scared that I just had it like that. They should have believed in the heart of the cards. Perfect knockout. Oh, Jared, you're my... if I could lick your feet, I would. We also prized the Rabska, so it's a good thing that wasn't Dragapult again, or else that would have been really bad. Jared, thank you so much for that. I needed that after the day I've had playing this deck. I needed that. All right, so that was, yeah, Mega Deck, Jared. Somebody give Jared the money. All right, so we're going to switch to the Zacian build. Okay, wait, what were they playing? What was this? What were they playing again? What were they playing? Is this the Sharpedo player? This is the Sharpedo player, right? Yeah, Jared just made 20 bucks. They are a real Sharpedo. Yeah, I think, okay, my deck's terastallizing. Oh, we get the Snorlax start, but this is fine. Okay, so it's Nether again, Mega Sharpedo. Okay, this is payback for them knowing how to play the game. Oh, that's a terrible start because I want to knock out whatever they have. I don't want to knock out a Psyduck. But of course, we play a version of the deck that doesn't care if they have Monkey Dory, so guess what? They start Psyduck. They start Psyduck, and it doesn't matter. I bet 29 months. That is crazy. Seeing the people who've been here for more than 2 years is crazy. YouTube audience, you won't know this, but this is actually a rematch. I faced this player earlier, and they did disgusting things to me. They put their toes in places that toes should not go. Yeah, we're playing a Moltres deck, by the way. But we have a chancey to win now, so let's go Moltres down. 100%, we're going for the Iron Bundle. Because we want to make them think that I don't got it like that. Because I do not want to go for the Psyduck, okay? The Psyduck is inconsequential to me. But they don't know that I got it like that. Ooh, they're letting me knock out the Toxel. Okay, so we do not put damage on the Carvana. That is our win condition here, or I guess our just strategy. It's our strategy, it's not our win condition. All right, so we go switch into the Hopzation, Psychic Energy that guy, Insta-Strike the Toxel, put 30 on the Psyduck. So they can do 120 to my Zacian, which isn't great, and then they, activate the Sharpedo doing things. Yeah, Netherackies, they were playing Sharpedo. They started Monkey Dory and Darkness Energy because that's what everyone has been doing today against my Frostlass build. And then they didn't put any other ability Pokemon in play, and they just ran through me like Taco Bell on a Friday night. And it was rough. But now we're getting our payback here. We're like a Meowth, we're getting our payback. Oh crap, they got to... Well, no, the Monkey Dory can't do a whole lot right now. Right? Like, what's the Monkey Dory gonna do? And I have Venture Bomb. Don't forget about that. I have Venture Bomb, so I can knock out the Psyduck if they try to get cute. And there's a Lilies for 8. Okay, so this deck plays De-Evolution. As long as I don't put any weak Pokemon into play, we should be okay. They're going to go for another Toxel or something. That's fine. So we are in a good position. It's not guaranteed that we win the game, but we're in a good position. I have Jet Energy. The Zacian is not getting knocked out. We're doing at least 90 damage, which will activate I guess they're scared about putting a Toxel down. Maximum Belt. That is bad. Well, actually, I don't think it... Oh my god, and they put the stupid energy on the stupid Monkey Dory. Okay, there's a Seviper. Oh, the damn Monkey Dory. Why is the Monkey Dory always causing problems for me? Okay, so the strat here... Okay. Please do not screw this up, PTCGL. Please. Give me 2 heads. Crap. Okay, I don't think I play the other one. But I have to also thin the deck. What are the odds they get a second The odds are 0. The odds are literally 0 that they get a second Monkey Dory. So let's put damage on that guy. And then we go I&O. God, second Monkey Dory, my butt. All right, here we go. That's fine. We're winning the game, which is actually really bad. And then we go Insta-Strike. Put damage on the Monkey Dory. And then we do something. I think we knock out maybe the Monkey Dory. Wait, what did they just get? They get a Toxel? Good. Yeah, I came prepared this time, Netherackies. So subscribe to the VODs channel if you want to see, game 1, where they absolutely trounced me. But I think they're going to heal the Mega Sharpedo. They're going to take a knockout of my Zacian, which is fine. I think they're going to go for the Hops. I think they're going to go for the Moltres. I would imagine they're going for Moltres, though what they could do is they could take the knockout with Carvana, which would be very spicy. I think it'd be dumb, but it'd be spicy. They're going for Snorlax. Okay, so I go for the Monkey Dory. We knock it out. Because I'm a crazy person. Because the Monkey Dory is the real threat here. And also, Mega Sharpedo can't knock out Cramorant unless they attach another energy. So I think we go for the monkey, right? Crap. Okay, we probably don't go for the monkey anymore. What the hell is this crap? Oh, man. Okay, yeah, that's fine. So we gotta send up the Cramorant. I guess I go for Fez? That's a Prism energy. I really don't want to put the Fezandipity into play. But also, I'd like to, you know, win the game. That'd be pretty swell. That'd be a pretty chaotic smell if I could do that. Okay, so we get rid of that just to thin the deck of whatever's left. Come on, PDCGL. I believe in you, buddy. Hey, all right. So Postwick down. I don't believe in it that much that I'm willing to risk everything. So we're doing 210. Wow, that's a lot. All right, so they're going to probably knock out my Fez, which is really bad. But I think knocking out the Monkey Dory... Actually, maybe that wasn't the right call. Maybe I should just put the damage on... Of course. Maybe I should just put the damage on the Sharpedo, but then like a de-evolution play doesn't feel very good. So all they have to do is gust up the Fez and win. That's it. That's their, that's how they win the game. They just gust up the Fez. Maybe they don't have room for another bosses, you know, maybe they don't have another bosses in their deck. They have to attach. Okay, that's good. That is really, really good. We have access to Counter Catcher. But that's about all we have access to. Okay, so Pokegear and the thingy thing. If I go for a Zacian... Hang on, I'm working through all the options here. If I go for a Zacian EX... and I bring up the other Sharpedo... I can put both Carvana in range... of a de-evolution. I know that's extremely greedy. But I'm kind of, you know, the Fezandipity is just such a liability here that unless I get a legacy energy, that might just be, okay, all right, chill, bro. Just chill for a second. Okay, let's go. I gotta believe, you know, I gotta believe in the heart of the cards. And I mean, I have Iono. Okay, Fez, give me an Iono. Thank you. Okay, the UC is probably stupid. Well, let's go Brave Bangle on you. I think that goes there. We don't... I mean, I guess I can put the Hop's Choice Band on the Snorlax. And then Lily's Determination. We did not get an energy. That is unfortunate. And if I'd gotten the Choice Band back, we might have been okay. Okay, so here's the new strat. Here's the new strat. We lose the game. Here's the new strategy. We lose the game. But I can still maybe win with a crazy de-evolution. The Venture Bomb is going to have to flip heads. And we're going to have to get real lucky here. And another Iono would be really nice to have. Oh, man. You know, at a certain point, the game has to reward you for believing in it. At a certain point. But I think they're afraid. They're petrified. They're scared of me. Okay, there's a Lily's. That's not a boss's. That's really good. We got this. Oh, I got a stupid Toxtricity. But again, if I can flip heads on Venture Bomb, everything changes. Literally, the entire complexion of this game changes. Because they can't do anything unless they get a great start. Okay, so we're going to put Yuxi in the active. Everyone, clench your cheeks. Clench your cheeks as hard as they can. As hard as you can? As hard as you can clench your cheeks, do it now. Venture Bomb, baby. Goated. Game over. We win. Oh, actually, we do win. Holy crap. Okay, I don't know if we actually win because some bad things are about to happen. Okay, I think I Fez first, because if I can get the de-evolution off of the Fez, oh, baby. Oh, baby. Things are happening. Things are happening. Okay, so we go Prism Energy. Okay. We knock out their 2 attackers, and then we figure it out. That is what we're doing now. I don't know, I don't quite know if we're gonna win this game. But this is interesting. We have knocked out their main dudes. We still have Legacy Energy somewhere. I think I've maybe drawn Legacy Energy once in an hour and a half. Every other game, it's just been MIA. Oh, there you go. As you were right, Gordoroth, you were right. Okay, and then I can INO. Actually, maybe I don't. Oh, no, I have to INO them now. Okay. Because they got the Carvana down, I have to INO them because we know their hand is full. Uh-oh. Okay, wait, that's a win condition, though. That is a win condition right there. The Peturunt is a win condition. I can beat it off and win. Okay, but yeah, see, they're under the impression that I'm going to allow them to do things. They are under the incorrect impression that I'm going to, as you say, go quietly. All right, okay, so Legacy Energy on the Azelf, right? I think Legacy Energy on the Azelf, Air Balloon on the Fez. Oh, I really hope we see that Night Stretcher again, because I'm going to need that energy back real bigly here. Oh, man. Okay. Oh, wait, hang on. That could be really, really good. We got that Night Stretcher. Okay, so Painful Memories. And we know they don't have a Sharpedo in their hand because we got rid of all their Sharpedo. And we know they don't have a Bosses in their hand because PDCGL doesn't hate me. Okay, if we can just Painful Memories one more time. Are you kidding me? No. Okay, no, this is fine. This is fine. This is fine. Everything's fine. Everything is great. We have a knockout on the Peturunt, right? We have a knockout on the Peturunt, I think. I think we have a knockout on the Peturunt. I don't think we have a knockout on the Peturunt. Oh, dear God. Okay, but remember, we have the Legacy Energy on the Azelf. Everything is fine. Everything is great. Everything is magical. 50. Okay. 20, 40, 60, 80, 150. The Peturunt. Oh, no, we're just short. Oh, no. Okay, no, this is fine. This is great. This is great. I can't win with Snorlax, unfortunately. Yeah, Snorlax would have been the win con. Oh, geez. Okay, so counter gain goes there. Moltres. Yeah, we got to go into you and then hope they don't have a Gust card. That's where we're at. Okay, if I bring up the Peturunt and I hit into the Peturunt, that does open up a Zacian play. Right? So if I go Counter Catcher the Peturunt, I can knock it out with Zacian the next turn. So we'll put Cramorant down. And don't forget, we will have access to Fezandipity if they Azelf us. Oh. Hello. Okay. Okay, so Zacian goes down. Because it doesn't matter if I put it down. And then we go Prism Energy. Neurokinesis. We're 30 short. We're 30 short. We got this. We got this. We're going to be fine. We're going to win the game. If I had gotten the Brave Bangle, you know, we have another Brave Bangle. We can do this. Oh, they got it. They got energy. Wait, no, they didn't attach. They got energy bosses. Oh my God, we win. They didn't see the legacy. Yes. They didn't see the legacy energy. We got it. We win the game with a Zacian KO. Okay, just making sure. Just making sure. There's nothing that's going to stop me from losing. This is not terastallized, right? This is not terastallized. I'm just going for it. Okay. Deep breaths. Oh my God, that was a heart. And we prized the other Brave Bank. So the card we needed to win the game was prized. So we prized our Legacy Energy, which we needed to win. We prized the other Brave Bangle, which we needed to win. We prized an Iono, which we needed to win. Even when PDCGL turns my Hopzation into a Mega, we still beat off everybody. Oh man, that took years off my life. Okay, let's do it again. That one took years off my life. In your guts. Hyena guts. Hyena guts. Oh man, that was painful. That was so like, that was a high steal. I had to bust out the moves there. You know, I had to pretend like I'm at a club on a Friday night and there was a girl who'd had too much to drink crying alone in the corner. I had to put the moves on her. Okay, 142 of the stream. That deserves a pin right there. Wait, what? Mega Latias again? What? Why are people playing Mega Latias today? You know, if you're wondering where all the Mega Latias players are, they're down here. Well, we know where all the Mega Latios players are. They are down very deep in the 1300s. Okay, so we just go for Zacian. I know it's not ideal, but this is what kind of we're doing right now. So let's go. I think Jet Energy makes the most sense because that guarantees an attack. Because I could, you know, manually retreat the thing, but that's dumb. Okay, we don't want Brave Bangle. Be smart, pilot. This is not what you think it is. What the hell is this? Okay, has anyone ever lilied into 8 more unplayable cards than me? Have you ever seen anyone get into 8 less playable cards than me? Because it feels like it's not possible to get less playable 8 cards. All right, they're going to do a ton of damage. Maybe they don't have it. But Josh, you should be able to put the cards you need at the top of your deck. You know, there's no excuse for not having the cards you need when you're playing IRL. When you're playing IRL, the cards you need should always be on the top of your deck. And they just hit me with the strafe. Okay, so if they do go into the bonnet, that's really good for us because I can knock it out. I was going to say, if I just get a Hop's Choice Band and then a Snorlax, we got it. So we go Arvin, we got the knockout. We go for Hop's bag. We see what Hop's hiding in his bag. Oh my God, Hop, what is that? Why is your bottle of foot lotion so empty? All right, and then we just go for the one Snorlax because we don't know how this is going to kind of, you know, go the rest of the way. So I think they might just concede now. And we're going to go for number 5. I always go for number 5. So, yeah, the Hops Cramorant just kind of knocks out the Mega Latias next turn. Oh, they think that'll save them? Oh, you poor soul. I have 4 Jet Energy and multiple switches. You're not safe. You're not safe here. You poor soul playing a Mega Latios deck in this day and age. I have all the options. I have all the options now. You can't do anything to stop me. I am unstoppable. I mean, I did come prepared for this. You know, it wasn't like, oh my God, he got his 1 Jet Energy. No, I play 3 or 4 Jet, couple switches, Air Balloon. Oh, this is great. But this is, yeah, if you're looking for Mega Latios, I found it. It is way down in the Badlands over here. They're not going to be expecting me to put 30 damage on a bench Pokemon, are they? All right, let's go. Huh. I mean, there's lots of things that let's just lilies. Let's just lilies and see what happens. That is a lot of good things that, oh, that's amazing. That is amazing. Okay, so we got that guy. We go Iron Bundle. Okay, I will admit that that was a very good lily. You know, the first one was horrible. This one was very, very good. So we go Insta Strike. I mean, this dude's already getting knocked out from a Moltres, so I think we go for the other Megalodios. Yeah, this is definite redemption. This was the first game on the VODs channel was against Megalodios. They did terribly. They played an attacking Megalodios deck. They had 3 Megalodios. I said in that game, you should not be playing 3 Megalodios in your deck. That is just not the way the cookie should be crumbling. And if they're trying to stall me out here, it's not going to work. As Hermione would say, it's not going to work. Because eventually they have to take a knockout, and when they take a knockout, we just win. So let's go for... I mean, I guess I put the Yuchi down just to put the fear of Yuchi in him. And then I'll Arvin for... we don't need de-evolution, but I think we just go Brave Bangle and Earthen Vessel just to have it. Brave Bangle on the Moltres. Insta Strike. I like how its weakness is 0. It has a weakness of 0. So eventually this Zacian's going to get knocked out. I don't think there's a world where we lose this game, right? Can we see a Hermione cosplay? Hey, if you watch the Michael Phelps video on the gaming channel, you got to see my silhouette. You know, you got to see what Trust Your Pilot's silhouette looks like, and that's the closest you're getting to a foot reveal. Oh my goodness, this is amazing. Okay, I think we saved the bosses. We're going to save the bosses. We're going to save everything. We're just going to let them have their way with me, like I usually do when I have to pay for that Taco Bell and I forgot my debit card at home, and I'm like, hey, cashier, you can do whatever you want to me with that sauce. You know, oh, my feet are, my bare feet are so dry. They could really use some of your special sauce on them to help out. Okay, we're great. We're great. If I top deck a Venture Bomb, I'm going to try to knock out my own Zacian to make funny things happen. We did not do that. I was going to try to, you know, use the Venture Bomb. And if you're wondering, the Venture Bombs were just leftovers from the Monkey Dory list. So what I basically did is I just took out Monkey Dory, put in Moltres, and Venture Bomb was, you know, a part of it. And I was just like, hey, Venture Bomb is funny. You know, you can put damage counters on someone. It can literally take a naked Carvana, like a Mega Sharpedo. You can use 4 Venture Bomb and literally put it within range of a de-evolution if you flip 4 heads. That would obviously never happen, but it is possible. All right, so we're going to go Moltres KO on the less hurted one. Because I want to knock that dude out, and then I want to take the KO of the Mimikyu with the Cramorant. Because remember, Moltres does not do bonus damage to non-EXs. So it's very important that you do this way. The counter catchers are going to be unplayable after this. That's bad. And then I think what I do is, yeah, we're going to have to Earthen Vessel away the Venture Bomb because we have access to Ursa Luna. We have access to a lot of things. Now, what do you do? Are you going to help us win this game, Snorlax? I think, you know what? I believe in you, Snorlax. I'm going to give you a chance to prove your worth. I'm going to attach an energy to Snorlax, and we're going to let you win us the game, buddy. So I don't think there's anything they can do to win, because we have game on board. Right? Even if they INO us to 1, I still have game. Regardless of what they do. Right? I think the only thing they can do is they have to knock out the Cramorant this turn. So they have to counter catcher the Cramorant, poison it, strafe, go into Peturunt, and then Ionomi. Okay, so they do have a slight chance of winning. And despite that slim chance of winning, my opponent decided to rage quit because the Brute Bonnet was the thing promoted. And as always, or I guess as always, as I said in a previous video, if the Pokemon on the far left, so your far left, not their far left, because remember the cards are facing you, it's a whole thing. But if the card on the far left is what's promoted, that's how you know they're not there. Because, you know, obviously it's, it'll normally tell you they didn't take an action in time, but only when it's their turn. When it comes to promoting a Pokemon after a knockout, it doesn't. So it's if the Pokemon on the far left is promoted, that's how you know they rage quit. So my opponent rage quit. Their slim chance of winning was apparently too slim for them, and we beat them off. And I keep saying beat people off. Why do I keep doing that? You know, if you beat enough people off, eventually you're gonna get your hands covered in white sticky substance, which is what we're playing tomorrow. Hey, hey, this is cool. Let's see if we can, oh, I'm gonna take the knockout of the Brute Bonnet. We're going for the Brute Bonnet KO. I was just wrapping up this video, but we're going for the Brute Bonnet oh, come on. Come on, bro. I think we have it, but I'm going for it. I'm pretty sure we have it, but I'm going for it either way. Son of... Come on. You didn't even have to flip heads. You could have just been really cool and you didn't even have to flip heads. We were doing 180 anyway. I just wanted to do it to see if I could do it. See, PDCGL is the antithesis of fun. It prized my Azelf, by the way. That was another easy, good win condition. Because PDCGL hates fun, but you know who doesn't hate fun? Trust Your Pilot, and you should sub to him because YouTube added a new feature where you can make it so that only people who are subbed to you can comment. So I'll do that for like a couple of videos just to masterfully bait people. But then after that, I'll just open it up to the masses and get more hate comments because that makes my PP go up like ends. Okay, so you don't know this, but this is the build of the deck that first got me interested in playing a Moltres deck. A thick suck. All right, at least they got multiple C's in there. So the whole reason that I wanted to build a Moltres only deck was because of the Lilligant pairing. That's it. So we're going up against a thick suck. And we might be staying in the and our deck is terrestrializing again. All right, so we start the Petalil. Wow, this is a completely dead hand. Love that. I think it's safe to say we're not winning this one. They're into voluminous succulents, yes. They're into some thick succulents. Is this another person who's not here? Did they see Trust Your Pilot and got sad? Okay, so this would be a winnable game if I had put a reversal energy in here. Because Lilligant does boost Lilligant. But again, I could have won this game so easily. Because I can actually knock out Monkey Dory in this deck. So, of course, we get an unplayable starting hand. All right, well, let's go, I guess, Cleffa. I guess I have to put the Cleffa into play and just hope. So de-evolution. We have to save everything else and then just hope they don't got it like that. Oh, great. Yeah, we got wacky names. We got wacky decks. Again, I play a lot of draw supporters in these decks. So if I don't get good cards, it's PDCGL's fault. And if you keep reminding me, I will do a Christmas stream, or the stream before Christmas or whatever. I will do an Among Us stream, or I'll at least play Among Us for one game. But I have to be at 100 subs the day of. If I don't have at least 100 subs the day of, so not right now, then it ain't happening. Do we have a deal? We should shake our feet on it. If we have a deal, let's shake feet. Yeah, viewer battles where only Amoonga CX is allowed. We're at 98 subs as of December 4th, which is today. So we're at 98, but that could go down by like 50 by December 24th. Oh no, I only play Pokemon TCG. I don't play games that are fun. Could you imagine? So yeah, this is a loss because I don't play any I think the only grass attacker I have is Badoo, and they have double Monkey Dory. Because that's fantastic. All right, so let's go Petalil. Okay, Air Balloon the Petalil. Let's go. Wow, I really can't do anything. This is great. Really thought I was going to get a playable card. I know I shouldn't have believed it, but I really thought I was going to get like a playable card there. I probably should have put the Psyduck down, but that's just free prizes for them. You know, I really thought we were going to get something playable. So, yeah, maybe I should have put Reversal Energy, because we can attack with the Lilligant. You have 3 Lilligant in play, it's doing 120. You put a Brave Bangle, that's 300. So instead of, you know, maybe we'll switch it up, because I definitely had that idea. And RGZ, oh, they just announced that we're getting Terra Pokemon again, because that makes sense. We're getting Terra Pokemon for the J block for 2026. I'll probably wait a week. Unless we get more reveals, I might wait another week to cover them. I'm undecided. It depends, you know, how... Because the cards really suck. It's... The cards really, really suck. It's so difficult to do... They suck so much. They suck more than a thick suck. Like, we've had 3 Koraidon EX, and the most playable Koraidon is the non-EX one, which is very sad. And, you know, Miraidon EX has been playable essentially since day 1 because of Generator and good lightning Pokemon. Koraidon, they've tried 3 times with Koraidon EX. All 3 have been not good. You know, Koraidon EX was originally good when it first came out with, like, Ting-Lu. And, because it could turn off, like, GX abilities, right? Was that what it was? It could turn off GX abilities? I think there's 3 regular Lucario EX, and they're all bad. And then Energy Switch. You go Energy Switch. You play the card that starts with an E and ends in an H. Nope, they got Lively Stadium. All right. And they got Punk Helmet. Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. Yeah, can't have a bad Gardevoir. Gallade can go to hell. Gardevoir? Never. Oh my goodness. All right, we're getting out of here. This is not... No one's enjoying this. Oh, man. Like, you'd think at a certain point you'd draw some good cards. All right, so let's go 7 energy. We want, I guess, 2 reversal. 2 reversal. Because there is another spicy play in here that you're not aware of. I don't think we need Forest of Vitality. We have Maractus. We have things. We got Lilligan. We got Rabska. How many Night Stretcher? So we have 2 Night Stretcher, a Battle Cage, 2 Poffin, 4 Nest Ball. Yeah. 4 Moltres. I mean, Tatsugiri's in the deck. Maybe that shouldn't be in the deck, but we got Badoo. We got lots of things. Let's just put an Artisan in here because I guess that'll help. Or you know what? Let's put a Tool Scrapper. I haven't put a Tool Scrapper in here. Let's do that. And RGZ. Okay, Poker Nurse Chris. That's too much work. 4 years in, that's too much work. Have I ever won thanks to Tatsugiri? Probably not, but there's a first time for everything. Well, like, imagine shutting down a game that had all these features and then you release a replacement and it has none of those features. That's what PTCGL is. All right, I think, are we going first or second? They decided to go second. Okay, so then I think we just send up the Moltres and just whatever. We just YOLO it. Because we got Maractus. We'll keep that a secret because they're going to think this is something that it isn't. It's all about distraction and manipulation. Ooh, if we were playing a good deck, this would be a great matchup for us. Wait, why did they choose to start the Ursaluna? Hang on a second. They chose to start the Ursaluna. I have to put the Maractus down just in case they take a KO. And we'll save. Yeah, why did they put the Ursaluna down? You didn't have to. You only put the Ursaluna into play if it's your only basic in the deck. Like, are they a crazy person? Do they need a nurse? I could give you mouth-to-mouth resuscitation if you need it. Yeah, okay, good. See? I told you, they're going to think that this is something that it isn't. We have Psyduck. We don't need the Rabska. We're going to do big things. Oh, this is great. They have no chance of winning. As long as I can find energy. The one thing holding us back here is that we just might not find any energy. Yeah, they were scared is it even possible? I guess technically it's possible. Oh my goodness. Did we just get everything? Did we just become best friends? We're just short of a KO though, but that's pretty cool. Yeah, see, like, even with that, it's still not great. Even with Lilligant, Moltres still can't do a ton. Like, you have to have 4 Lilligant in play if you want Moltres to knock out a Fez. So it's not great. And, you know, Maractus is funny, but you essentially have to face evolution decks and devolve them. Right? Like, they're going to do things to my Moltres with their Lopunny. I can only do 60, but that's fine. Oh, they're gonna... Oh, hello. Yeah, we might not be in this one. Of course, if we were playing the Frostlass build or the Scizor build, things would be quite different right now. Essentially, I can only win with a de-evolution. The good news is they're going to give us prizes. So they're probably going to have to, you know, burn their hand. They're going to retreat into the Kangaskhan, hope they get a... I would have risked it. I know maybe not the right call, but I would have gone... Wait, why did they even retreat? Wait, what was... Yeah, I was going to say, like, I would have... But then I was like, they didn't need to do that. They could have just Lilies'd and then... If they got a Jet Energy, they retreat into the Kangaskhan. Oh, hello. This is real 1300s gaming right now. We got Moltres versus a Mega Lopunny, and no one's having fun. How many balloons we got? We got 1 balloon. I'll risk it. You know, they gave us a free turn to play with ourselves, and I'm going to, you know, any chance I'm afforded to play with myself, I'm going to do it. Huh. Okay. Now what do we do? If I play with my balls, that seems like a good... Okay, so we're gonna... Yeah, I guess I just attached the Maractus and Ultra Ball, because they don't have anything that hits the bench, so I'm just gonna go get another Lilligant. Because at the very least, we're gonna be able to attack with Maractus next turn. If they knock out my dude, that's fine. Space Cat, welcome in. You know, I'm going to be able to give myself an extra turn. I have the Nest Ball if I really, really need it. So if things go really, really bad, then I'm... Okay, that's fine. Then I'm willing to go for a Cleffa here. I'm willing to put myself in that situation where I go for a Cleffa. Because the alternative strat is obviously I would just go attach to Psyduck or Petalil, Night Stretcher or Nest Ball for the Moltres, attach to the Moltres, do the thingy thing, take the knockout of the Mega Lopunny. But I have to be very aware of the fact that if they knock out my Psyduck, this game takes a really big turn. And Razul, tournament level players. If you're in a tournament, I think you'd see Golduck, or if you're in like the 1600s and not the 1300s. Because I've been screwed over way too many times by Klefki. Did they just put an enriching energy on the Lopunny? Please tell me you have a switch. Yeah, I think, yeah, Leah's correct. You play Golduck if you think you're going to run into Lopunny Klefki. Oh, what is going on over there? Weird things are happening over there in Chris's world. You know, this is Chris's world. We're just living in it. All right, let's just fighting wangs. We're not going to take a knockout until they let us. This is not going to be in the YouTube video. Pokenurse Chris, I'm sorry to say you will not be in the YouTube video. Because I'm literally going to knock out a Mega Kangaskhan with a Maractus. I'm going to do 110 damage with a Maractus. Or sorry, wait, only 90? Well, that's disappointing. I thought that was more. Wait, 3? Wait, no. Can I do math? I can't do math. 110. Yes. I can't do math. Yes. All right, so we just Nest Ball for a Moltres. Get a Moltres, and then win. Easy as that. It's easy as pie. It's as easy as 3.14159. Okay, and then... Oh, we'll just Artisan. Yeah. Geez, who needs to do any of that other stuff? We just Artisan. We just out here Artisan. I think 4 Moltres might be a little much, though. just an observation. 4 Moltres might be a little much. Think you had 3 with another Night Stretcher. No, because they might go for it. Right? They might go for the Fez. We don't want to give them the Fez because then they'll just open up a very easy win for us. I want to give them a chance with... Oh, we prize the Tatsugiri. Why do I continue... Why? Why do I keep putting you in decks? I either go for you turn 1 because I have a terrible hand, and then you get me nothing, or you're prized and you do nothing. You're useless. All right, so the Moltres literally just knocks out the Mega Lopunny. And they also have to get rid of my Psyduck if they want to have any chance of winning. They've also only taken 1 prize. Zerosic? That makes me Zerosic to my stomach. I guess I just get rid of the Fez. Yeah, sure. You want to take the Fez? Take the Fez. I don't care. I can literally just super rod it back in. Better to eat the sushi than to play with it. Damn straight. And Mad Panda, your balls are masterful. And Grebulon? Oh. Do they not know that they basically do the same thing? Do they not know that Maractus is also a huge threat right now? No, your balls are masterful. You got a master... Look at your... Next to your name, you have a master ball. Okay, they seem to think that... I mean, the Moltres, yes. The Moltres was a big problem, but... we got... Oh, yeah, I forgot I added that. Totally forgot that that was in the deck. All right, so let's go reversal energy on you. Let's corner. And I wonder if they know. Do you think they know? Do you think they see it? But Grebulon, yeah, Tatsugiri. I used to not play Tatsugiri because PDCGL used to give me playable cards because we had Babarrel and stuff and I could get out of it. But now I have to play Tatsugiri more because I'm playing more single prize decks and also we have Battle Cage and stuff, so it's slightly betterer. So of course it just never works. Well, they definitely do not. They do not see it. They do. This is going to be great. Get ready to clip it. Get ready to clip it with the title. They didn't see it coming. Or no, somebody's going to... What? Spiky Hopper? Somebody needs to call an ambulance, but not for me. I told you they didn't see it. I told you they didn't see it. They just went for a Spiky Hopper. They did not know what Spiky Hopper did. Oh, please tell me you didn't quit. Good. Thank you. Thank you, Pokenurse Chris. Junes, we won that one for you. And my Moltres is Mega Evolved. All right, we don't have a ton of time left in the stream, so let's try to get to the other builds. I think it's what? Yeah, Skeledirge is the worst one. Let's play the worst one. Skeledirge is the worst one. Let's play that one. Okay, so we're 212 into the stream. I think we faced them before. And don't get ahead of yourselves, but if we win the next 4 games, I think we're in the 1400s. You know, it's not going to happen. But if we win the next 4... All right, so that won't be in the YouTube. We already have enough for the YouTube video. You know, I'm comfortable with the Scizor and Zacian games. Ooh, this is a good start. This is a good start. I mean, it could go sideways real quick, but this is a good start. Well, I think we stay in the 1300s. Oh, no. Wait, hang on. We can still lose. Okay, I got to adjust my strategy here. Okay, wait, what? Okay, so this is a Dodrio, Hisui, and Arcanine. Arcanine does, I think, 120 for 0 energy. If somebody on your bench has a damage counter, I think it does 120 for 0. And obviously, Dodrio punches itself in the face. Yeah, this is definitely a for the win special right here. All right, big air balloon goes on you. I guess I have to hit into it if I can. Okay, that's a terrible hand. Thank you. So maybe this is a Cleffa turn. Maybe we go Cleffa, down, Moltres, that. Okay, retreat into Cleffa, boom. So they're going to take the knockout unless... Oh my goodness. All the cards we did not need. Literally, like, if this was any other matchup, this would be a great hand. Not this one. Yeah, all the for the win players are in the 1300s. My players, my viewers, were in the 1700s. Okay, actually, I probably should have attached to the Fui Koko. I believe that was actually the right call there. But it'll be fine. Yeah, there's the Arcanine. So what is it? It's, yeah, 120. And it's a perfect KO on the Moltres, because of course it is. This is why we can't have nice things. But I do have a chance to win. You know, it's very slim, but we have a chance to win. All right, Fez goes down. Oh, yeah, that's real helpful. Thank you. Ooh, a sarcasm detector. That's real useful. Okay, we literally got nothing. We got the opposite of anything good. Okay, well, hey, you want to knock out a Psyduck? Go for it. You want to knock out a Psyduck? Make my day. You know, you Cleffa for 4, get nothing. You Fez for 3, you get nothing. You get nothing and you'll like it. And Kelsey, well, this is the worst one. To be fair, Skeleturge is the worst one. I was just looking for ways to buff Moltres. So Moltres can do 230, or I guess 260 with a Brave Bangle and 2 Skeleturge. So, I mean, come on. 260, that can one-shot a Golden Go. It can also one-shot, you know, like Raging Bolt and Pheasantipity and Mew and Latios and all the things. And of course, the first game we play is against freaking Arcanine. Oh yeah, let's face an Arcanine deck. That'll go really well. Okay, so here's what we do. We go attach to this guy. You know, I'm gonna Artisan. I know that's the joke. That's the joke. That was the funny joke I made. Everyone is laughing on the inside. And then we shuffle the deck. We get, oh, we don't want that. Okay, Skeleturge. No, just give me a freaking Skeleturge. Yup, okay. This is fun. We're having so much fun today. All right, well, Skeleton, that's not very nice, Vertrums. The Crocodile is doing its best. Can Psyduck prevent self-KOs? No, because it's not knocking out itself. It's just punching itself in the face. Because it doesn't require it to knock it out. So it's basically just Dusknoir, Dusclops, Forretress, and is that it? Or no, there's one more. The Magneton. The Magneton, that's what it is. So there's 4. All right, we're going to try this one more time. I'm going to Pheasantipity for 3 cards. And thank you, Leah. Yeah, there's a delay. So if you're wondering, hey, but Leah, you already answered that. There's a like 10 to 15 second delay. So yeah, it's those 4 is the only thing that Psyduck stops. Okay. I'll take any Skeleturge at this point. Thank you. And of course, you know, Ursaluna would be really good if not for the fact that it's really bad. Okay, so we go Ultra Ball away. This guy and this guy. Go get the Skeleturge. Yeah, I think we have to get the EX, and then we INO them. Whoopsie. And then we go there. So I'm taking one-shots. We prized our 3rd Fuecoco, because of course we did. I think the Moltres is useless, because it always is. No, they're playing an actual deck. Yeah, and then we want to... I mean, I guess technically the Kadabra is the bigger threat. Right? Because, you know, we're not taking a prize, so I guess Kadabra is the big threat. So let's go INO. Force them to put more damage on the Dodrio. But no, this is an actual deck that we are facing. I will admit that. It's an actual deck. Unfortunately, we are losing to an actual deck. But this ends now. Demi K. Okay, Demi K. This ends now. Your reign of terror ends. You have to 3-shot my Skeleturge. Please don't have a Brave Bangle or a something good. Please don't have a Brave Bangle in that deck. Because then you... Well, actually, they're still 3-shotting. Even if they have Brave Bangle, they're still 3-shotting. Okay, we still have to, I think, hunt the Abra and Kadabra and stuff. No! No! Oh man. Okay, we're having a great time over here. Such fun. Okay, well I guess I just Night Stretcher for the Fez back, because what are they gonna do? Knock it out again? The Moltres is already there. You did an angry face. Well, again, I told you about this. The weakness of Moltres is anything that's not an EX. But we can potentially run them out of their attackers. Actually, I don't do that. I don't get the Pheasantipity. We put the legacy energy on the Moltres, and then that will screw them over. Ah, see? I'm learning. I'm learning. You should be afraid. I'm learning the game. Okay. Obviously, they can just go for the Crocalore, but we're gonna ignore that. Okay. What are the odds they get an Alakazam KO? Higher than them getting an Arcanine KO. We're gonna hold them here, everybody. This is gonna be the greatest comeback you've ever seen against an Arcanine deck with a Skeledirge deck. I think I have 2 Big Air Balloon in the deck, because that just lets Stage 2s retreat for free. So if I can bounce between Skeledirge, we'll be okay. Yeah, it's coming the back time, damn straight. I'm gonna pin that for good luck. Okay, they have another Abra. They are really testing my patience here. Just like I'm one of Pokenurse Chris's patients. Okay, so we should have another bosses and another countercatcher, unless I had to cut one of them to make room for a Stage 2 that sucks. Okay, so I mean, obviously we're using Lily's next turn because I have to get a Skeledirge. That is non-negotiable. It would also be pretty cool to get an Ino, but that's probably not going to happen. All right, so they have to 3-shot my Skeledirge. I believe it's correct to attach to the Skeledirge in the active, right? Can't Dodrio one-shot? Oh, no, you're right. That's bad. So yeah, I guess the longer I leave the Dodrio, the stronger they get too. We're in a dilly of a pickle today. Okay, let's yeah, we gotta start hunting Dodrio. I know I could have Ultra Balled and stuff, but Dodrio can do all the things anyway. Okay, so this upcoming turn, we retreat the Skeledirge, hope we top deck bosses, and then figure it out. They're obviously going to attack with the Arcanine. Wait, maybe they only have like the 1 energy? No, they got more energy. Wait, why? Why do they play Luminous? Right, for the Alakazam. Just we haven't seen an Alakazam yet. What? Wait, couldn't they have just 30 times 5? So they would have done 160? Okay. This is concerning. But obviously I'm going to Ultra Ball. Then yeah, we're gonna Ultra Ball for the other Skeledirge. We're gonna Lilies. We're gonna hope for the best. We're gonna see what happens. That's not very cool. Wait, why'd they heal the Dodrio? Okay. Top deck an Ino. Crap. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We got that and that. We're gonna go get the Skeledirge. We got another Skeledirge. It's fine. And that goes there. That goes there. Lilies. I think they just win based on card advantage right now, because Alakazam, I'm pretty sure, just takes the KO. And then, unfortunately, we didn't get the Big Air Balloon, but that's okay. Okay, so Luster Burn. We take 0 prizes, and if they have a Gust card, they win. And they've only played 5 trainers. Okay, so yeah, I think this means they got it. Though, ironically, if this was just Alakazam, we would have won, because the other Skeledirge, its ability is the same as Empoleon and Mist Energy. So if this was just Alakazam, we win. But because this isn't just Alakazam, we lose, and you're like, well, why didn't you put the other Skeledirge down? Because a Monkey Dory plus an Arcanine basically wins them the game, so it wouldn't have mattered. Okay. I don't think I have a win condition. Something's telling me I don't have a win condition. Wait, no, wait. No, that's not gonna do it. There's a Moltres. What do we got? We got De-Evolution doesn't do it. The Skeledirge doesn't do it. Oh, it has 180? Okay, maybe that would have won us the game. Okay, so if we go Night Stretcher for Ursaluna. Get the Ursaluna. No, because whatever I do, this guy takes a knockout, this guy takes a knockout. I guess I just retreat into the Ursaluna. And, you know. Because it's not quite, oh, it is. Right, yeah, it is with the Monkey Dory. Yeah, I was going to be like, it's not quite a knockout. No, with the Monkey Dory it is. So yeah, we just got destroyed by a 4 the win special. So I'm out of Gust cards. I can't attack. And the Earth, so yeah, there's no reason to keep going because I'll just let them have it, right? We get extra experience. I'll let them take the win. Okay, so I've saved the poison build for last. I've saved, well, I don't know if it's the best, but I saved it for last. And then, yeah, or sorry, it's the low punny. It's the low punny build. And she just farted on me. Great. Love that. Yeah, so tomorrow, I think I might actually play a good deck tomorrow. I know I promised a week of bad decks, but it's, you know, I swear at Halo, but I've had some rough goes with some of the decks I've been testing. You know, that Weavile deck, I was planning on playing Weavile today, played a couple of games. Ooh, man, that was bad. I was not a fan because even if everything goes right, you're doing like 190 damage, so you're not even knocking out anything. It doesn't hit anybody for a good weakness that Toxtricity couldn't hit anybody for before. Okay, well, at least they won't know what they're facing. Seriously? Okay, so I would assume this is the baby, which means, do I just go for some Swaks? But that's a lot of cards that's a lot of good cards we're getting rid of. I think it's just Brute Bonnet down. I will Ultra Ball away that and that. I'm willing to get rid of one Jet Energy. We'll go for the Baniri. And then, yeah, we Binding Mochi the Baniri. End turn. No, because it's not Team Rocket's Larvitar. Just the regular Larvitar. So this is the item locked one. Maybe they have the energy Tyranitar. Oh. It's Sharpedo again. Okay, so it's another Sharpedo deck. It's apparently Mega Sharpedo with Tyranitar. Did not see that one coming. And Gengar. Okay, so wait, who are they retreating into? Badoo? Okay, that's fine. I have my... Wait, it became my turn before they launched Itchy Pollen. That was strange. Well, obviously, we're going to be using Lilies. Alrighty. That's actually perfect. Unfortunately, I have to do something I don't want to do. Oh, man, like... I think I retreat into the Brute Bonnet. Right? I think... I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it, but I think it's my only move here. Yeah, I don't want to do my taxes. Hey, that money you give me on bits, that's not taxed. You don't get taxed on that. Okay, we prize the Lopunny. That's good. Because it means it's in our hand now. You know, the Canadian government doesn't care. When has the government ever cared about you paying your taxes? I haven't paid my taxes in years, and I've only been to prison several times. but I'm out right now, so is it really that bad? And they got Luxurious Cape in there? Okay, so they have their dude. Their dude is not damaged, but they're also not taking bonus Perilous Jungle damage, so... okay, that's fine. I have Perilous Jungle, I have Badoo, I have Moltres, so we have everything except what we actually need. We have everything we need to win except what we actually need. So we put down Badoo and Moltres. We item lock them, we Lilies. Well, you're not going into play. All right, they're there, Lilies. And obviously I'm going to poison beforehand. That's a Baniri. Wow, this is a wildly unplayable hand. I think we retreat into that. I think I leave a bench space open just to have it. And yeah, we do have a fire energy. I'm going to keep the Night Stretcher for the fire because we can do some things. We can shake and bake. You know, we got the de-evolution. They're going to have a million Tyranitar. So I think next turn I should use the Night Stretcher, right? Because they don't have Toxtricity. Their deck might rely on counter... No, because they got the Luxurious Cape for the Tyranitar. I think we just kind of have to hope they put Gengar down. Right? I think that's our one chancey, is if they can put Gengar down, then we might win. But if I can just get Lopunny or something, we'll be fine. If I can just get something. Just give me something off the top. We don't have anything worthwhile. There's Battle Cage. That's fine. Okay, that's bad. They're obviously going for Greedy Fangs. I can Night Stretcher for the Badoo back, which isn't very good. So which is the right call? I think if I'm going to attack with anybody, it probably is the Badoo and not the Moltres. And we just Turo up the Latias. And there's an Ino. Okay, so Perilous Jungle into play. Oh, God. Okay. PDCGL, I'm believing in you. I am not going to Night Stretcher. Actually, I guess I should. Because we're going to do 270. They can't knock out a Baniri. All right, so we're going to go Night Stretcher for a fire. I'm going to believe in the heart of the cards. If this doesn't work, then I hate your face. Or we could just get another Night Stretcher and we'll be fine. And we got it. Okay, so... I don't think I poison, though, right? I don't poison my Lopunny. Well, let's just double check the math here. Because I would do 270 if you're poisoned. Actually, I think it's worth the risk. It's not, but I think it is. So I know this is very risky. But if they want to take the knockout on my Mega Lopunny, they have to let their Mega Sharpedo get knocked out as well. I don't know if that's actually good, but it's the path we're going down. You know, if they want to take the knockout of my Mega Lopunny this turn, they have to take the knockout with the Sharpedo. And Mr. Mountain Dew, 161. Everyone, use your Mr. Mountain Dew emotes. Get that mouth wide open for that blasting volcano. Okay. Well, the thing is, we're going to be tied on prizes if they do this. Or they could just go for a butt-cracking stomp and we'll be out of the game, and that is bad. Okay, so if they go for... Oh, they're going for it. They're just going for the cracking stomp. Okay, and then I can't use items. That's fine. I can Lilies. There's the bosses. Okay, so their plan is to not let that Mega Sharpedo get knocked out. Thank you. Those were useless cards. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for playing my game. All right. And we got the jet. That's perfect. Okay. Which makes more sense here? I think we just go... Okay, I think I just have to retreat. We have to take the KO. I'm going to Jet Energy. I know it's not ideal. Let's go. Let's put another Brute Bonnet down just to thin the deck. So this is less than ideal. Son of a gun. Okay, let's put the Binding Mochi on, I think, the Moltres. Does it matter? It matters to me. It matters to me. Okay, so we can very easily win now. Because I think the only way they're taking this KO is if they get real lucky. Yeah, I think they have to take the KO with the Sharknado, and we did just get a basic fire. But I don't even need to attack with anybody. I can just put a Brute Bonnet in the active and kill the Sharpedo with poison. And in that case, they don't get the Fezandipity. So they get the Fez this turn, but they wouldn't get it next turn. And then I can Turo off the Latias. Please don't tell me you have a reversal in that hand. Please don't tell me you're just going for a Tyranitar reversal. Please don't do that. Wait, did they just get a Darkness Center? Oh, they had a Darkness for a... Good. Okay, so that means they're taking the knockout with Sharpedo. We just kill it with poison. We send up the Brute Bonnet, kill it with poison. Turo up the dude. And Mr. Mountain Dew, did you just gift a sub to Kadabra because we just lost to Arcanine Alakazam, a.k.a. a For the Win special? Okay, that's good. That's good. I put the Brute Bonnet in the active. Hopefully we don't get item locked. Because that would suck. But we're taking away their win condition, and then we're leaving ourselves a sin condition. I don't know. I don't know what that is. Okay. And then, yeah, we go attach there. And we have to assume we're not going to have access to our items next turn. Right? So I think I go get Fez. Or do I just get... No, we get Ursaluna. Yeah, we get Ursaluna. Because that can knock out everybody. And then we assume the worst, expect the best. All right, then end turn. If they INO us, I think that's GG. And Mick Army, welcome to the squad. Oh, if we get INO'd, that is not good. Oh, yeah, we also prized several things we need. All right, but wouldn't it be crazy if they INO us into Fez, and then we Fez into Lilies, and then we Lilies into everything we need? Wouldn't that be awesome? Wait, did they just give me a win condition? That's a win condition. Because if I just get an energy, I can Grand Tree into Lopunny. Interesting. Okay, so their deck is very strange. But it is funny. So it's Tyranitar, it's item locking, milling Tyranitar. And Jose, welcome back. And we're one away from 100 subs because Mr. Mountain Dew is crazy. So I haven't seen a Toxtricity. I would assume it's just relying on reversal energy. So like I get the idea, and that's not an INO, that's GG because Grand Tree is there, A-Spec. So I don't think there's a single thing that they can do to win. Especially because we just have the Ursaluna. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Yes. Wait, what? Oh, this is funny. I just want to do it. I just want to do it just to be like, hey, I could have done something funny. I could have done something funny, bro. All right, and Gorgoroth, you got us to 100. You absolutely cucked. You cucked Mr. Mountain Dew to get the 100th sub just as we take the game. So that was a good game. You know, I'm playing a wacky deck. They're playing a wacky. We prize both Pecharunt. That would have made life a lot easier. So naturally, we prize both Pecharunt. This is a Moltres, Pecharunt, Brute Bonnet deck. That was a good game. You know, I just really wanted to show off Lopunny with Moltres because I didn't really show that off in the video. Like, I showed it off, but I wanted to show off a more Moltres heavy build with more poison, with more Binding Mochi. Because I think Binding Mochi with poison is the best way to play Moltres. And I was like, well, let's just chuck a Mega Lopunny in there for the bigger targets. And as you saw, Mega Lopunny definitely helped against the bigger targets. And I think it is impossible to... We'll play one more game just as a thank you for all of the subs to Mr. Mountain Dew and Gorgoroth. But what build do you want? Gorgoroth or Mr. Mountain Dew, you can pick which build of Moltres you want. And yeah, I was testing Flydon with Wug Trio. That didn't go as well as I'd hoped. It went. I wouldn't say it went well. So Gorgoroth or Mr. Mountain Dew, you get to choose. Clamburglar, you have no power here. You didn't gift a sub. You didn't get me to 100. We're in triple digits, baby. Yeah, and also Scorpion. Yes, Scorpion, you really helped out with your 5 gifted. Mr. Mountain Dew might have me on mute. So Scorpion or Gorgoroth or Mr. Mountain Dew. First one to say a deck out of the 6 Moltres decks. You get to choose which one we're playing. And I think I can choose the prediction outcome because we're going to stay in the 1300s. Choose outcome, stay in 1300s. Frostlass? Alrighty. Not muted? Wouldn't it be great if there was a mute button for women in real life? Am I right? Am I right? Press 1 if I'm right. Oh, God. That's such boomer humor, isn't it? Leah, thank you, Leah. That, you know, the 5% agrees with me. Yeah, you can tell I'm a boomer with the fact that, you know, all my jokes are about my wife. Oh, this is a great starting hand. If we don't, we're going to play another game, okay? We're going to play another game if this doesn't go well. I believe there's a Cleffa. Potentially, there might be a Cleffa. Yes, they have abilities. Which one is that? Does that one evolve into Nidoking or Nidoking? I can never remember. All right, it's Nidoqueen. Okay, so it's Nido... Whoa, geez. I just opened up a whole bottle, I just ate a whole bottle of ketchup. All right, so let's go. Let's get the Cleffa. We have to lose a Luminous, which is fine. I think I sacrificed the TM Evolution just to, you know, draw 4 cards. Seems like a worthwhile sacrifice. You will not be missed. Hey, I was right. Okay, so what is the Nidoqueen the one with the ability? Somebody has an ability. No, Nidoqueen does not have an ability. It does 180. Does 180 for 1 if you have a Nidoking on the bench. And the Team Rocket's Nidoking does not have an ability. This is bad. Did you just do what I think you did? That's not very nice. Nah, we'll be fine. Because we have Uxie. We have Uxie, we have Moltres, and we have De-Evolution. We have a very... Oh, we got the win conditions up the wazoo today. We got win conditions up the wazoo. Don't you worry. Unless we don't get an energy, then we're bigly screwed. But if we can just get an energy to retreat... Okay, well, technically we got an energy to retreat, just not quite the way I wanted it to happen. Okay, so let's go that. Oh, no, that and that. And then we go into the Cleffa. And this is more about the Cleffa going bye-bye than it is anything else. Yeah, we're just gonna let the Cleffa say goodbye. You know, this isn't about anything else. This is just, sorry, Cleffa. You've your usefulness has run out. You got us a lilies. You've done your job, and now we have no more use for you. Kind of like you know, boomers in society. Am I right? Whoa. Okay, chill, bro. Okay, wait, this is... What is the Ampharos? It's when you evolve, right? The Ampharos gets you when you evolve. It's been so long. I played it once. I played the Ampharos once. Yeah, when you evolve from hand, the Ampharos damages you, but we have Win on board already. And already we have all of the things. This is a Team Rocket's binder drop. Okay, what the hell is this? I mean, I may as well just... sure, let's just start building up the damage, I guess, because we might not be able to evolve... Well, no, our Frostlass can evolve. Who cares? It only puts 4 damage counters, so a de-evolution does nothing. Like, Ampharos definitely has a place in this world, but not with Nidoking and Nidoqueen, right? Gordroth, yeah, did I put Mega Frostlass? Well, Glalie gets cut for Mega Frostlass. And yeah, I didn't talk about this, but literally like an hour after I uploaded the video yesterday, Limitless updated their Japanese tournament results after I waited like 6 days. And it turns out Mega Frostlass and Grimmsnarl is quite the pairing. It still hasn't won anything really, but it has, you know, like 6th and 7th place finishes. So put 1 copy of Mega Frostlass in your Grimmsnarl, and that makes life really. Oh, they're having a rough go over there. Okay, we'll play one more after this, just because I feel bad for them. Because they're not having fun, shall we say? They're having whatever the opposite of a whale of a time. Really? I didn't even think it could work without that. All right, let's just I know. How does it work without it? Just Mega Gengar or something, or was it just Monkey Dory and stuff? What's with the thumbs down? I'm being a friend. I'm trying to give you a good hand. If anything, that's to help you out. And you're giving me the thumbs down? Yeah, like Frostlass Grimmsnarl is going to be a thing. You could, you know, you play Monkey Dory because Grimmsnarl is its own energy accelerator. And, I mean, the game is over. They've taken 0 prizes, and I have win just on board. They basically have to knock out Frostlass, 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 and then hope I don't have a single recovery card in my deck. And that's how they win. Are they going to try to surprise attack? Oh, they're going to have a Dark Awakening. That's what happens after you eat too much Taco Bell. All right. Yeah, 48th place. I mean, I guess it's just... It's just Monkey Dory, and I guess Toadscroll screwed them over. You know, it's got all the things to stop them. So I guess it's just more or less, you know, you hope you don't face a one-shot deck and go from there. But yeah, I feel bad for them. I feel real bad for them because this was not even close. All right, let's go Luminous on you. We're gonna Arven. I guess Ultra Ball for sure, Air Balloon. And then let's go for another Painful Memories. Yeah, we'll definitely play one more game. You know, you wanted Frostlass, you get Frostlass. You pay me money, you can control me. I am a puppet, you are the puppeteer, you can stick your hand inside me and do whatever you want. Don't you just love how on PTCGO, it would have done all 3 Frostlass like at the same time? And it would have been much faster? But on PTCGL, it's 1 at a time. Because it's very slow. Because this is PTC. Oh, love him. Finally. They finally took a knockout. Do we have a Fire Energy in there? Ooh, we do. I'm doing it. I'm just going to hurry this up a little bit. Pretend like I'm Peyton Manning and do hurry, hurry. Because that's a football thing. Clamburglar knows what it is. Clamburglar knows what I'm talking about. Okay, do not tempt me with the bosses. All right, we're going to go that and that. We're going to Artisan. Wait, what was the plan? The plan would not work. I'm an idiot. The plan that I had would not work. So, yes, I'm dumb. Don't worry about it. We all knew that. Okay, so we just go Mela to you. That's fine. Brave Bangle, sure. And then Ultra Ball away that and that. Let's go get Glalie. Let's do a crazy headbutt. Let's see if we can get a crazy headbutt going. Yes, I realized my mistake as I was doing it. You know, I realized my mistake as I was in the middle of doing it. But it doesn't matter because the Fez is knocked out. The Uxie can do the Uxie things. So... Again, 1 of 1 PokeGod, you have to watch my 10 mistakes new players make, which is getting more views as time goes on. How many views? Because it started out really bad. But it's at 24,000 views now, which is really nice. So it's just going to keep hopefully getting more and more views. But you do not go wide, right? You either build a Nidoqueen deck, or you build a Mewtwo deck, or you build an Ampharos deck. You don't do all of the things, right? You don't do all of them. You do one of your ideas. You don't go wide. You start narrow, and then you expand. And then we just have the Uxie. So that's wait, do I even need the Uxie? I don't even need the Uxie. I was going to say I don't even need the Uxie because the Mewtwo just gets knocked out through Frostlass pings twice. But let's use damage beat. Let's damage beat him off. And 80 damage. Woo! Okay, so yeah, that's the whole point of Glalie is you hit into them once with Moltres, or you let damage get. But like this guy's good, right? Is what I'm trying to say. Glalie is good because it can do 220. So you 110 with Moltres, and then you do 220. Guess what? That knocks out a Mega Lopunny. So you use 2 Pokemon to take 3 prizes. You gave up 2 prizes to get 3. Even I know the math is good on that one. And so, what do you mean? We're almost at the 1400s. I like my bench the way I liked my women. Thick? Oh, judgy. Oh, no, you shouldn't be so judgy. I shouldn't be Judge Judy. Did you know that she has like $200 million net worth? Did you know that Judge Judy is like the richest judge in the entire world? And she's not even a real judge? Did you know that? Actually, I'm gonna Judge Judy net worth. $500 million. Never mind. I'm sorry. I undersold her. Oh, you like your bench wide. There you go. Okay, so we have an unplayable hand again. Except this time we can't go and get a Cleffa. All right, let's see who's online because I'm probably going to have to end up conceding this one. Like, we can probably give up a prize and still be okay. Well, actually, it doesn't seem like they're here. They are here. Okay. I guess we're raiding Video Game House, even though I don't want to. Because Video Game House is the worst and never raids me. It's like Sunny. Okay, well, it's Gardevoir. I think this is, I think that's our cue to exit. Yeah, that's, Gardevoir in the 1300s. Yeah, we're just gonna raid Video Game House. So I'm sorry. We're gonna raid. We stayed in the 1300s. Video Game House is getting the raid. So I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you again to everyone for the gift subs. Gorgroth, Seaman Demon, Mr. Mountain Dew. Thank you for all the subs. I appreciate it. I am planning tomorrow for it to be Jumbo Ice Cream decks. Simply because, I mean, I'll test Flygon. I promise I will test Flygon. I will test its milling capabilities. I have low expectations, but like it has a slight chance of working. Actually, I'll get rid of the screen because this infuriates me that this is the game we have to play. But the raid message for Video Game House is poison over burn, okay? That'll be the raid message, poison over burn.